Get those likes up, ladies and gentlemen. Get those likes up, ladies and gentlemen. Timer's ticking. Last chance to hit those likes. Let's get the party started.
Let's jump into the Bitcoin chart.
I'm alive! I'm alive! Is this real? Is this real? I've been dead. I've been dead for 6 months. I've been dead for 6 months. I'm alive. I'm alive. Holman, I've had these dreams of all these bears. I had these dreams of all these bears talking about dead cats and Elliott waves and right, I'm done. I'm done. I had to do it. What's going on, guys? Hope you guys had a fantastic day. Today was a freaking awesome day for me, and I'm sure if it was an awesome day for me and you're a crypto bull, I am sure it was a good day for you, right? I'm sure it was a good day for you too. What a freaking day, man. What a freaking day. Bitcoin up about 7% in the day. At one point, we were all the way upwards of about 10.5%, which is one of the biggest gains that we had for Bitcoin in a long freaking time. So that's really, really exciting. I'm freaking excited for today, man. I'm freaking excited. No, but in all seriousness, guys, we're sitting at about 61,200. We will have a Jabba update in a little bit. Jabba is going absolutely nuts in his room. He's throwing furniture everywhere in his room right now. We will have a Jabba update in just a little bit, okay? In just a little bit. Well, let's start here on the daily chart for BTC. So if we look left here, you can see that we really only have about 2 resistances left, right? There's literally only 2 resistances left. And earlier today, we actually pumped above this second resistance. If we actually look to the left here, you can see we have this peak right here. Let me actually move the chat over here. There we go. Chat, you're blocking my you're blocking my screen there, chat. You're blocking my screen. All right. But yeah, I mean, guys, you can see this trend line right here. You have resistance here from March 14th, right? Which is sitting right at about 61,400. And that's what you're sort of struggling with right now, right? You got an initial wick above it, but you haven't quite broken it with conviction just yet. And hopefully we can get a little pump before the stream today and close above there. If we don't, not the end of the world. As we like to say, we got a lot of stuff to talk about today. Secondly, right? If we can break that, there is nothing left until all-time highs. I'm not kidding, guys. There's nothing left until all-time highs if we can close above 61,400. There's nothing left till all-time highs on the daily chart. You pretty much went straight up, straight down in between those 2 levels. So it could get pretty juicy. If it hasn't already, it's already been super freaking juicy. But it could get really juicy here really freaking quickly. And if we can go back and reminisce a little bit, back down here when we broke out of this daily wedge on the daily RSI, look at how perfectly that played out, man. I mean, it's a classic wedgie. It's a classic wedgie. And it works on the RSI too. We actually had a very similar one that played out sort of here on the 4-hour RSI. Look at this downtrend of resistance on the 4-hour RSI. As soon as we broke that, literally as soon as we broke that, right here, we started pumping to the upside. All right, let me zoom in a little bit. Right here, we started pumping straight up to the upside as soon as we broke this trend line on the 4-hour. It was freaking beautiful. So that's been playing out very, very well as of late. So that's one thing I wanted to note. But yeah, I mean, just a classic breakout of a rising channel on the 4-hour. Now, do we come back down and back test it? Here's the thing, guys. I am done. I am done. Done. Wyckoff distribution. We'll take a look. I'm sure there's new lines, right? It's new line 63,500 now. You know, the old one was broken, but that's just going to keep getting risen. But we'll go over that in a second. Jabba has a few things to say about all that stuff, okay? So will we come back down and test this? Like I said, guys, hold on. Let me do a quick rant alert here real quick.
Rant alert.
Let me get the microphone up. I am done. I repeat, I am done calling for Bitcoin
pullbacks, okay? I'm not going to say they aren't going to happen, right? You're going to have pullbacks along the way. You're going to have crazy volatility along the way. You're going to have 10, 20, 30% pullbacks along the way to our whatever our next all-time high is, okay? So I want to state that before I go off. You will have pullbacks, but I'm done calling for Bitcoin pullbacks. Calling for pullbacks right now is a losing strategy. I mean, how many times have we called pullback on this whole way up? Everyone's been calling pullback. Everyone was calling pullback 48. Everyone was calling pullback 55. Everyone was calling pullback at 57. Now everyone's going to start calling pullback at 62,000. I am not going to call a pullback here until I see it. If we happens, it happens. It's not going to affect me in the long run. I'll just scoop up some more coins. Okay? If it happens, it happens. But I'm not going to sit here and say, well, you know, Bitcoin could get a pullback. Of course it could get a pullback. We know Bitcoin could go to get a pullback at any time it wants. But guys, Bitcoin does what it wants, when it wants, where it wants, how it wants, with who it wants, and it drinks coffee with who it wants. I have a little small Dunkin' coffee today, guys. Look at this thing. Look at the size of this thing. It's so freaking little. It's so cute. Isn't this thing so cute? Okay. But seriously, I'm done calling for pullbacks, man. What did we say? We sort of said this the other day. We said if Bitcoin wants to just pump straight through all-time highs, that would not freaking surprise me. That would not surprise me one bit. Why? To not let the no-coiners and not let the bears who were too scared to buy lower, right? Yes, you guys were too scared to buy lower, all right? You guys were acting like little bobs lower, okay? Little bobs. They're not going to let them buy back in for cheap prices. Maybe they will, right? Maybe they will. There's no way to predict that. But I could see that scenario playing out where we just smash through all-time highs without a pullback. Now, always have a pullback on your radar, right? A pullback is always certainly possible. We're actually getting, not really a pullback right now. We're down like maybe 4% from the wick high. But I mean, hey, keep that in mind, guys. That scenario would not surprise me if we just smash all-time highs without a pullback. Would not surprise me one bit. All right. Real quick. I have something special I want to show you guys. Now, like we always say, we're not out of the woods yet, right? We got 2 more bears to fight. Until we are out of the woods. All right. Now, I want to firstly state these 3 people that I'm about to show on stream. These 3 people are here every single day, and I appreciate these people more than anything. But you guys know I like to have a little fun on stream, okay? And if I didn't like these 3 people, I would have not shown these messages if I didn't like these people, okay? Because I do like these people. These 3 are here every single day, and I really appreciate them. I appreciate people who are here every single day anyways. But I want to show 3 tweets, or not 3 tweets, but 3 chat messages, okay? 3 chat messages. No one's safe in the chat. I want to show 3 chat messages from down here from July 20th. Okay? I want to state, I love these 3 people. Okay? But let's go look. What we got. All right. We got Digibyte. You know I love Digibyte. Digibyte's here all the time. He stated he will get a Bitcoin tattoo if Chris doesn't have to get a Doge tattoo. Okay? I will get a Bitcoin tattoo if Chris doesn't have to get a Doge tattoo. He said that on the bottom when we were at 29K. Digibyte, we're getting close, man. We're getting close. If we get there, you're getting a Bitcoin tattoo. You're getting a Bitcoin tattoo. John, at the bottom, 29K. Oh, Jordan is definitely getting a Doge tattoo. John, we're not out of the woods yet. You know I love you. You're here every single day, John. But you know what, John? I don't think I'm getting a Dogecoin tattoo. All right? VZH. I want to give a shout out to VZH here. VZH is here all the freaking time. He's one of the people that's literally here wicked early in the chat. He said, and I'm going to give him credit for this. I thought this was awesome. He said this the day before the Bitcoin conference. Right? He said, whoever is not in before tomorrow's conference is going to kick themselves. The day before we started this run from 29K. So I want to give a shout out to VZH. Nice call, man. That has worked out pretty damn perfectly. But Digibyte and John? Digibyte and John?
Nope.
Let's play the sad song for Digibyte and John. man. I love it, man. I got plenty more. I got plenty more to go through, guys. For a little bit today, I went through old ones. I got plenty more to go through. Digibite, I'm holding you to that. Digibite, you better get a Bitcoin tattoo. You better get a Bitcoin tattoo. All right, let's move on. Roger Food Dogecoin tattoo. I sense the salt. All right, let's move on though. Let's move on. In all seriousness, what are we looking at the 4 hour, right? So here's the thing. If on the 4 hour, we do get a little bit of a pullback to test the top of this channel. Okay, to test the bottom of this channel. You came back down here to test this, and we'll see. We'll see if we come back down and test this. That would be somewhere around like 60,200. I think that's possible. It's not the end of the world. Am I going to say Bitcoin's going to go all the way down to 60,200? I'm not going to make that bet. Like I said, I'm not counting against Bitcoin right now. Bitcoin keeps defining the odds. Bearish divergence, Bitcoin, nope. Right? We saw it right here. We had bearish div on Bitcoin, a triple bearish div. I heard all the bears talking about the triple bearish divergence. And what did Bitcoin do? Well, it said nope and pumped up another $4,000 to the upside. Okay, and now we've actually broken that bearish div, which is really, really good, right? Now we don't have to talk about that bearish div. That's one of the bearish things that we don't have to talk about anymore. It's freaking great. It's freaking great. Now, what are we looking at the 1 hour? Okay, this is where I think we could get a little bit interesting here to maybe get another run up to the upside. Here's what I'm looking at. Okay, so we have our 21 hour EMA, which I like to use as support typically. Okay, and it doesn't always hold as perfect support, but generally speaking, I like to bounce off that general level. Here's my thinking on this. If this does play out, if Bitcoin does come back down, that's actually sitting at 60,400. So it's about $600 less than where we are now. If we were to go down a little bit lower, obviously, like guys, we had a 11% pump today. If people are going to be taking profits at these levels, right? There was a lot of people trapped at these high, at least low $60,000 levels. They're going to be taking profits because they're finally breaking even after months of waiting. Okay, you're going to have people taking profits. So, if the fact that Bitcoin comes back down here, you would actually have some bullish divergence. You would have higher lows, right? Higher lows in the price action and lower lows on the RSI, as well as bouncing off the 21 hour EMA. That would be a perfect setup for another move up. You cooled off your 1 hour RSI a little bit already here, so you do have room to run up as well. And your 1 hour stock is looking like it's about ready to be bottomed out too. So that could be another scenario where we do get another run up, okay? So keep that in mind. That is one scenario I'm watching. Who would sell right now? There's not a lot of people selling, right? And here's my theory, right? The volume's pretty low because I just don't think people are selling. I just don't think people are selling right now. I think the whales are buying. Okay, here's the thing. We're going to go over this in a second, but here's my theory right now. The bears keep talking about the volume being low. Sure, it's low. We can't deny that. We can't sit here and say the volume's not low. Here's my thought process on this. I just think that people aren't selling. I think the whales are buying up all the supply that the weak hands are selling, right? And it's sort of, I just don't think that I think that's why the volume's so low. I think people aren't selling, and you got obviously just the whales buying. The retail hasn't entered in yet, and that's what's super exciting. We're going to look at that in just a second. That's why I'm excited for what's to come very, very soon. We haven't seen anything yet. You guys think today is crazy? If we go back to previous bull markets, you'll notice that today is nothing, right? Now it was awesome day. Like today for me, I don't know for certain, but I'm pretty sure it was relatively close to the best day I've ever had in crypto for my personal portfolio today, which is freaking awesome. But I even think that we haven't seen anything yet. All right. So here's the thing with this. We actually did get some decent volume coming in here. I mean, nothing crazy, but you got some decent volume. Here's what I want to look at here. Let me go to, we're going to look at that in a second. Real quick, I want to look at this. Just real quick. I like to occasionally look at this. I know everyone in the chat is going to make that. Here we go. We got another rant alert already.
Rant alert. Rant alert.
Don't say that this doesn't matter. It does. Okay, you'll have the argument, well, people already know what Bitcoin is, so they aren't searching it. Trust me, they're searching it. They're searching for the Bitcoin price. They're searching for Bitcoin videos on YouTube. They're searching for it. Okay, if that wasn't the case, you wouldn't have people searching for it back in 2021. You just wouldn't. So that's just not the case. All right, people still, you go look up Turkey on Google Trends. Turkey, okay, is the same on Google Trends every single year during Thanksgiving. So that narrative is completely freaking false. All right. Retail hasn't came back yet. This is what excites me. Okay. The buying that's happening right now is from people that are already in crypto. It's me. It's Heather in the chat. It's John. It's QM. Okay. It's Jay Cricket. It's Algo. It's Crypto and Tech Guy. It's JGB. It's us that are buying the coins. It's not new money coming back into the market yet. That's what's getting me freaking excited. That shows me that the FOMO hasn't even started yet, man. I don't like to get too excited, but you know, it's crazy to me that we're pushing all-time highs and people aren't excited about crypto yet. People aren't excited about crypto yet. That's what's getting me really freaking excited. You would expect this, you know, relatively to be at the same spot it was last year, right? Where we were pushing all-time highs, but we're literally all the way down here. You would expect it to be up here at this point. It's flatlined. When this starts picking up again, oh, man, we're going to be looking really, really freaking good. Really, really freaking good. And the other thing that supports that, right? You want to say, all right, Google Trends don't matter, right? Jordan, Google Trends don't matter. People already know what Bitcoin is, which is not a true narrative whatsoever. Okay, whatsoever.
Rant alert.
You want to look at that? Well, you can look at the Bitcoin number of active addresses. Okay, if you don't want to use Google Trends, look at the Bitcoin number of active addresses, and it tells you the exact same story. People aren't excited in crypto yet. People aren't buying. It's not just Bitcoin; it's altcoins too, right? Bitcoin's moving the most. Altcoins aren't. People just aren't excited yet. You're not seeing that uptick in the active addresses for Bitcoin just yet. Okay, that's another thing that gets me excited here, right? As this starts moving up, that's what's really going to drive this next leg, right? You start getting that new money into the game. It's starting to move up. You can see the trend is starting to move up here towards the end of the graph. But man, like someone said in the chat, like 10 said in the chat, scared money don't make no money. The retail right now is scared money, right? As Crypto Face says, scared money don't make no money, and lose. Scared money don't make no money. I love that freaking song. That song gets me so hyped every single time. And I'm hyped right now. I'm freaking hyped. All right, real quick, guys. So we know what we're watching for here. I would prefer today to get it. I just said, like, you guys hear what I just said? I just said like today and tonight together in like a weird way. Did you hear that? If you didn't, someone clip that for me. That was really weird. I was like tonight. I don't know what I just said. Tonight? I don't know what I just said. But yeah, today I would like to close above 61.4, which is our previous high from back here in March. If we can do that, we're setting up for, you know, we're setting up a run for the all-time highs, because like I said in the daily, there's nothing in between these current levels, guys. So let's see where we close tonight. We're about $200 below. So we got some work to do, right? We got to get the Viking helmet on for the last 15 or so minutes for the stream, but we got some room. What's up, Sky? Love the smell of a brand new crisp $100 bill. Exactly. Johnny said it's coming. Oh, it's coming. It's coming. People are getting home from work on this Friday. You know, it's Friday, so they may be not looking at their stocks or Robinhood or whatever they use. But the fresh money, I don't know if they're looking at their stuff today, but they will see it. They will see the Bitcoin ticker at 61,000 at some point, and they'll go, Bitcoin's up 7% today. Oh, it's at its all-time highs. I'm going to buy some. You'll get all the Robinhooders coming in. You guys know the Robinhooders. They'll come into the chat and they'll go, nice.
I didn't panic sell. I didn't panic sell. I held my Shiba all the way to the bottom. I held my Shiba all the way to the bottom. And guys, I use Robinhood. I use Robinhood, and I'm gonna buy Bitcoin now that it's at its all-time highs. I know I could have bought it at 30,000 and 40,000, but I was waiting to the all-time highs because I'm new money. Because I'm new money in the scene. Okay, that's what new money does, and that's me. Right? I held my Shiba all the way to the bottom. I'm really proud of that because Shiba has made me $1 million now. I'm gonna take that to the bank. I'm gonna book my Forbes interview, and we're looking pretty good. We're looking pretty good. All right. But yeah, we'll see. We close. We're $100 below that level on the daily, so we're looking pretty good there. I'm not gonna go to this chart just yet. Jabba is going freaking nuts in his room. He's going freaking nuts. We're gonna have to see what Jabba's doing really soon. Let's see what this this thing says. When will Bitcoin hit all-time high? 41% by tomorrow, 39% by next week, 11% after next week, and we won't break all-time highs 9%. So 41% of people say by tomorrow. That's that's pretty crazy. And then 39% say this next week. I mean, if I had to guess, by tomorrow, I'm not going to count out Bitcoin. I can't count out Bitcoin. If I had to guess, if I had to put my money on it, I'd probably say next week. But I would not be surprised if Bitcoin hit all-time highs tomorrow. I would not be surprised. But if I had to put my money on it, I'd say next week. All right. Let's see what's going on here. All right, so Bitcoin on the week. Look at the weekly time frame, guys. Look at the weekly time frame. We are above all our weekly closes, man. Look at this. We're above every single weekly close. Okay? We are literally, you know, if we can close somewhere above 60,000, if we can get a weekly close above 60,000, we will have the highest, I repeat, and this is no joke, guys. This is no freaking joke. We need the pickle up for this one. This is no joke. We will confirm the highest weekly close of all time for Bitcoin. I will repeat this again because it's still hard for me to comprehend. Very hard for me to comprehend. If we close above 60,000, we will have the highest weekly close of all time for Bitcoin. Think about that for a second. That is some crazy stuff. Like, think about that. Think about where we were 3 months ago. Think about where we're at now. Pushing 65,000, the highest weekly close of all time for Bitcoin. And not just making that up. It's 100% on the charts there. And we're about $1,300 over that level. Okay? That's history being made, man. That is history being made. Now, obviously, a lot can happen tonight, a lot can happen Saturday, a lot can happen Sunday. We can't take it to the bank. We can't take it to the bank yet. Okay? We can't take it to the bank yet. But as of right now, it's looking pretty likely that we will close the highest Bitcoin weekly candle of all time. Simple as that. That big Ed said, "I'm hungry." Absolutely, man. I mean, look at these weekly candles, just straight after straight and straight. And just another reason why I'm not going to just call a Bitcoin pullback. I don't think that, obviously you got to be cautious, right? I'm not telling people that Bitcoin's going to go up in a straight line to 100,000. It's not going to happen, right? Like I said earlier, you're going to have 10, 20, 30% pullbacks on the way up. It's typically what you see in bullish trends. Now, what I will say is, if you go back in time, guys, from October in 2020 to January of 2021, look at these weekly candles, right? You had 2 red weekly candles, and they were really small. They had big wicks intra-week, but look at how small these red candles were. You can pump like this, right? I think a lot of people forget, and I know a lot of people weren't in the space late last year. There were obviously people in the space late last year. I know most people got in this year, just how it goes, but a lot of people forget. From October to December last year, Bitcoin went absolutely freaking nuts and only had 2 red weekly candles. You're going to have volatility in between, right? You're going to have days where you dump. You're going to have volatility. Like, for instance, this week did a total of, a 16% move to the downside,
There's, you know, times where you wick down pretty far, like right here. You wicked down, you know, 32% here, right? So you're going to have weeks where you dump, but man, just I think people are sort of forgetting what happens when Bitcoin breaks or gets close to all-time highs. I think people are kind of forgetting what happens there. So let's just remember that. Let's just remember that. Wait until Tesla takes Bitcoin again. Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Left hand said straight up to 1000K from here. You heard it here, folks. Hey, if it happens, I will be one of the happiest guys ever, dude. Seriously. Greg said, question, if we break all-time high level, does Leonardo Fibonacci say Bitcoin could easily reach? Oh, Fibonacci? I actually have that coming up next here. Okay, so these are my levels for if we break all-time highs, guys. So I know this is going to be a popular question today. What levels would I be watching for? Well, there's a level about 73,400 on the fib, and there's a level at about 87,000. Where am I getting those levels? Well, the 87,000 one's simple, right? That's from basically our swing high, right, in April to our swing low down here in June. That's our 1.618 Fibonacci there. Now, I wanted to get one that was in between, right? Because I don't think it's going to go from 65 to 85 straight up. I mean, like I said, I would not be surprised if that happens. It's Bitcoin, right? It does what it freaking wants to do. But I wanted to get one in between. So what I did is I took this swing high, right, back here in September. Let me zoom in a little bit so you guys can see a little better. I took this swing high, right, and just went down to this swing low just to get a shorter term fib. And that one put us, let's see, that one put us at the 1.618. Let me just adjust that right there. Sorry, the 2.618, it's actually a little bit higher. The 2.618 is like right at 75,000. I think 75,000 is a very, very popular area people are looking at. So the 2.618 on the shorter term Fibonacci's shows 75,000, and then obviously you got the 1.618 and the 3.618. Look at how these kind of correlate with each other. Very, very close. You know, the 1.618 fib and the 3.618 fib on the short term. All kind of line up to this like $86,000 to $87,000 range. So that could be a pretty good area too. So obviously 75 and 87 or so are my two guesses, right? No one really knows. I mean, you're kind of just taking it off Fibonacci levels, but that would be the two ones I'd look for, Greg, if that answers your question, man. Hope that helped a little bit. Swing low, sweet chariot. Gotta troll the bears. You gotta troll the bears. Don't worry, I'm coming. I'm coming. All right. Let's real quick. I'm hearing Jabba going freaking off in his room. Can you guys hear him?
No! Come on, man. Savvy. You told me Elliott waves always work. You told me nothing's changed. Come on, man.
You guys hear him in there right now? I'm gonna have to go see what he's doing. I'll switch the stream over to his monitor. He is not feeling too good. If you guys are new to the stream, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button for Jabba. He is someone who always shorts Bitcoin. Never good to short Bitcoin. This is for example, for all you guys that are new, this is what happens when you short Bitcoin in an uptrend. All right, let's go see what Jabba's doing.
No! Come on, man! You gotta be friggin' kidding me! I'm just trying to eat healthy! Why do I keep shorting the best performing asset of all time? I need help. I need friggin' help. I'm just trying to eat healthy. You see this Chinese food on my bed? You see these energy drinks? Okay? I'm trying to get that 100x flex for real. I'm trying to stop wearing that extra large shirt back there. It doesn't even look like a shirt. It looks like a damn window drape. I'm just... My mission car balance wraps. My mission car balance wraps. I have to return these. Maybe I'll eat one more. Maybe I'll eat one more before I return them. My mission car balance wraps. No. I love these things. Savvy. It's all Savvy's fault. It's all Savvy's fault. He keeps drawing new lines. He told me it wasn't going to break 59,500. He told me that. It's all his fault. 59,500. First it was 42,000. Then it was 45,000. Then it was freaking this rising wedge. Then it was 59,500. Now it's 63,500. He keeps making stuff up, and I keep listening to him and keep shorting. Come on, man. Savvy. Freaking savvy. I'm done. I gotta go to the store and return my wraps. I'll see you guys later. Freaking savvy.
Let's jump into the Bitcoin chart.
All right. New line 63,500. We'll let Java explain that though. We'll let Java explain that. All right. So we went over our next targets if we break all-time highs. So we'll see what happens next. Java keeps shorting his scale. Yeah. All right, let's move on. So let's take a look at my fractal, guys. Jordan Inu. This is the Giordano Inu fractal. Okay, the Giordano Inu fractal. All right. So if you look here, all right, if you look here, you can see that. I mean, it's playing out freaking perfectly. And look at the price action, guys. Look at the freaking price action. Like I said, I was arguing that this little consolidation right here on the daily was this little consolidation here on the daily. Could we be now at this point right here? Could we be at this point and this was at this point right here? Could that be where we are at, right? So would that mean maybe we consolidate a little bit here before getting that next leg, right? And look where this goes, right to like 75,000. Ding, 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 chicken wings for dinner, tofu if you're vegan, okay? Literally tofu if you're vegan, all right? Shout out to Crypto Kirby. But yeah, I mean, 75,000 is that next level resistance. That would match up pretty perfectly. Maybe we sort of come back down a little bit, just like we did here. Came back down, and then boom, right? Come back down a little bit, boom. Maybe that happens. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe Bitcoin just pumps from here. But we'll continue to ride the fractal and see what freaking happens. We'll see what freaking happens. You guys are killing me in the chat. Didn't Plan B state minimum 63? Yeah, we'll look at that in a second too. Plan B did state minimum $63,000. Right? We're sitting at 61.3. That guy is a freaking profit, bro. That guy is a freaking profit. All right? He's someone I wouldn't want to mess with. Guys, if you had to fight one person, would you rather fight this guy? You want to fight, bro? You want to freaking fight? Come at me, bro. Come at me, bro. Or would you rather fight Plan B? I think I'd rather fight the guy we just saw. I'm not messing with Plan B. That guy's got some mind tricks. We'll look at that in a second. We'll see where we're going next for that. Let's move on the monthly. We'll actually look at Plan B's little target here. So I remember where, 63,000, earlier this month, even for the bulls, it was like, all right, that's a pretty sizable pump, right? I mean, that was no joke. That was no joke of a prediction. That was you're talking a 43% move to the upside. That was a 43% move to the upside. Even me, right? You guys know I'm a huge bull. I've always been a huge bull. I even thought like, all right, that's it's certainly possible. It's going to be tough for us to do that. What did Bitcoin do? Well, now we're sitting here at 61,400 halfway through the month, and we still have 15 days left in the month, right? And a lot of people get confused at what Plan B is saying. He's not saying it's going to close the month at 43K. He's saying it's going to be a minimum of 43K at the close, right? We could be at 50K, we could be at 80K, or not at 50K. That wouldn't make sense. We could be at 70K, 80K. It is not really that's just the minimum. That's just the minimum based on his model. So that's what's exciting too. 63,000 the minimum end of October. I'll freaking take that. That would put us somewhere around that range. That doesn't seem too unrealistic now, right? Now, if we were to look at what he said for, whoops, I put 60. Guys, we're going to 6,300. Rest in peace. Dude, it's actually kind of funny because some of these bears were calling for 10,000, 7,000. Like some of these predictions, like if you actually look at where that would take us, it was kind of laughable at the time. But moving on, this is actually a perfect support. It's kind of weird, actually, how I randomly drew that, and it's like a perfect support level. You see that? Sometimes it just kind of happens to do that. All right, let's do 63,000. And then that's where we need to be at the end of the month. Okay, now if we were to take the next level where he wants us to be, which is 93,000, if I'm correct, I believe it's 93,000. If I'm not right about that, correct me in the chat, but I'm pretty sure it's 93,000. Maybe it's 97,000. Anyways, 93,000. That's the next one, which would be a similar size candle to the current one. It would be approximately about about a 46% move to the upside, 45% move to the upside. Another pretty big candle that we would need. All right, not totally out of the question. Like we said last year, guys, look at these monthly candles we had last year. October, November, December, January, February, March. Okay, look at these monthly candles that we got coming in. Absolutely freaking crazy, right? Absolutely freaking crazy. Is it 97? 97K? I thought it was. I was gonna say I thought it was 93 or 97, but we'll put 97. Anyway, it's probably like a 50% increase at 97. I would assume. Yeah, like 55%. So I mean, it's a relatively big candle too. And guys, look at the 12-month moving average and look at the perfect support it held us at. You guys know I've been looking at the 12-month moving average forever. A lot of people look at different moving averages. I'm telling you right now, the 12-month moving average is the only moving average that holds in a bull, in the entire bull trend, right? Some of these other moving averages that people look, they break in bull trends, right? So they're not terribly reliable. This one, in all of 2013 held, okay? And then once you broke it, you had some initial support on it, and then you dumped it, and then you were off to the races, okay? Same thing in 2017. You held it for the entire run, right? You came back down to it right here. Had an initial bounce. You dumped it. You were done, okay? Look at the perfect support that you got on this during this consolidation. Literally an upwards consolidation. And then what do you do this month? You literally tapped it, and then boom, off to the upside. Absolutely beautiful. Until this breaks, I will not flip bearish. Okay? I will not flip bearish unless Bitcoin, at the current moment, this sits at 42,500. Okay? So unless Bitcoin breaks below 42,500, which, I guess I still wouldn't be bearish, I guess. You guys know I'm relatively I'm a long-term bull anyway, so I guess maybe short-term bearish. But yeah, I mean, this is the level to watch. And this is going to move up every single month and kind of give us our floor for this potential bull market. And when this breaks, boom, you go into the downside. So yeah, we'll see where this at. It's right now it's sitting at 42,500. As long as we close the month above 42,500, all is freaking good in Bitcoin land. All is freaking good. What's up, QM? What's up, QM? All right, let's see what we're going at here. Yeah, I don't know if I had anything on this chart. It's just empty. It's a blank emptiness chart. Sort of unlike me here to have an emptiness chart. The Bitcoin shorts. The Bitcoin shorts. It's the only shorts is the only word that I can say. Shorts is the only word that I can say in a Boston accent, guys. If you guys haven't watched my streams, the Bitcoin shorts. Let's take a look at the Bitcoin shorts. It's not even that good. But you can see that the shorts aren't even coming in. No one wants to short Bitcoin right now. No one wants to short Bitcoin right now. All right?
Strap up. We're going to the moon.
Rant alert.
I repeat, no one wants to short Bitcoin right now. In theory, right, this would be a place to somewhat short, right? You're pretty close to all-time highs. You have a bunch of different peaks. No one wants to short Bitcoin right now. Okay? Now you can say the same thing on the longs, right? The longs are pretty low still, right? No shorts coming in. Like I said, you would expect a lot of shorts coming in right now. Not happening. Okay? Same thing with the longs. Not many longs coming in. It's starting to move up here. Starting to move up, but not a terribly amount of longs coming in. That combination with the price moving up makes me bullish. Why does that make me bullish? Well, you don't have that many longs to liquidate. So the whales have, in theory, I don't think the whales have too much of an incentive to bring the price down to liquidate any shorts. Why? Because there's just not, there's not, in my opinion, there's just not too many shorts to liquidate at the current moment. You'll get to that point where there's some shorts to liquidate. I just don't think there's that many shorts to liquidate right now. So I don't think it makes sense for them to bring down the price. And then there's no shorts in the market, so there's no resistance keeping you down, right? So I guess you could say the same thing. There's no shorts to liquidate. I want some shorts to liquidate. There's a few shorts that we need to liquidate, but I guess you could say the same thing on both sides. But I thought that was pretty interesting to see that just not a lot of shorts coming in. I collect coins in my basement. I like the name, man. That's a pretty nifty name. Good to see no leverage. Yeah, there's probably leverage. To liquidate the longs in a day or two. We'll see, Max. Charts get liquidated. Job is shorting. All right, let's. What else do I want to see here? Oh, I had something on this chart. I'm kind of mad at myself. I think I had something good on this chart. I don't remember what it was. But this is what's juicy, guys. This is what's juicy. Let's bring out my friend here. Why do people troll Savvy for doing TA he believes in, then sticking with it? All right, here's my problem. Okay, I don't mind bears. I like to pick on the bears. Okay, and here's the thing. I don't mind bears. Okay, and this is a major rant alert, and I want everyone to listen up. Okay.
Rant alert. Rant alert.
This one's important. I don't mind bears. Here's what I mind. Being a bear on the entire bull market all the way up from 3K, okay? Being wrong. Nothing wrong with being wrong. I've been wrong plenty of times too. I've been wrong a lot, okay? I've been wrong a lot. So there's nothing wrong with being wrong. That's not my point here. My point is being wrong. Okay, you get one thing right, which, and technically you're not even right. It's about to break those highs coming up in shortly. So technically you aren't even right. You're about to break those highs. Okay, you get one thing right, quote unquote right, and then you want to come on your stream and act like a messiah, right? You want to come on your stream, act like a messiah. That's the problem I have with. You want to come on the stream and act like you're a freaking genius, okay? Because you got one thing right. It's not because he's a bear. It's because he was acting like a damn messiah every single day on his stream. That's my problem. That's my problem. Okay? It's not because of their bear. I don't mind bears. It's when people act like they're a freaking know-it-all because they got one thing right after a year straight of being wrong. That's my problem. Okay? You're not a damn messiah. No one's a messiah in crypto. I'm not a messiah. Savvy's not a messiah. Carl's not a messiah. BitBoy's not a messiah. BitBoy's sources aren't a messiah. Okay? No one's a messiah. All right? Jeez, that's my rant.
Rant alert.
All right. Let's see. All right. This is what I'm getting excited about right now. All right. This is what I'm getting excited right now. We broke the total market cap resistance. We're playing the pump song again. We broke the total market cap resistance. This is what we've been waiting for, guys. This is what we've been freaking waiting for. Break this total market cap resistance. All right? So thanks, Jordan. Thanks, Jordan. I wanted to answer it truthfully, right? I wanted to answer it truthfully. But let's move on. This is a huge breakout for the total market cap. Okay? Absolutely huge. This is what we've been waiting for. Perfect cup and handle breakout on the total market cap. And guys, all right?
I was just curious.
This
Makes sense to me. Good job on your character.
Thanks, Jordan. Jordan, you're always here, man. I appreciate you, dude. But no, seriously, this is what's huge. This is what we've been waiting for. I told you guys, this is the ticket. This is the ticket for Bitcoin to go higher. This is what we've been waiting for. This is going to allow us to go. This was what was keeping us down for a little bit, in my opinion. Finally broke that level. All right? Now, if we were to take this, you know, as a measured move, okay, the measured move of this would be, you know, from the bottom down there to the top, right? And we extrapolate this up at the breakout point. That's going to give us a target of, let's just see, on the total market cap. This is going to give us a target of all the way up at 3.8 trillion, okay? 3.8 trillion for the total market cap. That is freaking huge. Freaking huge. And not only that, this is where it gets exciting, guys. We are about to close, okay? I repeat, drum roll, please. I need a drum roll freaking sound. I need a drum roll sound, guys. Someone remind me after the stream. I need a drum roll sound. We're going to play, you know what we're going to do instead? We're going to do my friend here. Vikings, we have fought this battle for months. Since thy May of 2020, we have been fighting this battle with our swords, with our shields. They are so rusty. We've been using them for months, fighting battle after battle, after bear after bear. We've been through the mud. We've been through the thorn bushes. We've been through the trolls. But we have firmly succeeded into breaking the total market cap and taking back the land that is rightfully ours. Now we must continue to push the enemy back until we take our land. The war is not over, but we can claim immediate victory. Let's friggin' go, Vikings. We are about to get the highest daily close of all time on the total market cap. No, in all seriousness, guys, we are about to get the highest daily close of all time for the total market cap. That is no freaking joke. We talked about the weekly on Bitcoin. This is about to be confirmed in 9 minutes. Okay, in 9 minutes, we're about to confirm the end of the dead cat bounce theory. You cannot say it was a dead cat bounce anymore. It's over. It's freaking over. You cannot say dead cat bounce anymore. You can't. Why? Crypto has made a higher high on both the wick on the daily for the total market cap and have made a higher high on the close for the total market cap on the daily. The dead cat bounce narrative is done. Dunzo. You can't make it anymore. The definition of a dead cat bounce is to make a lower high. We're talking about all of crypto. It's not all about Bitcoin. We have made a higher high on the total market cap. So that narrative is dunzo. Nada. Dunzo. All right? Seriously. Let's freaking go. You can't say it. Bears will still say it. Yeah, you can't say it anymore. You can't say it anymore. You literally made a higher high on the close and the wick. So it's done. So you guys can see the close right here. You see it? The close right there. Previous close was all the way down here. So that is dunzo. Dead cat. You can with BTC. It's all about BTC, man. It's all about BTC. It's crypto is such a big space now. Crypto is such a big space now. Bitcoin doesn't even take up half the market cap anymore, right? So I think looking at it as just BTC, though BTC does lead the market, I think this is going to be forthtelling of what's coming for BTC, aka breaking all-time highs for BTC. I think this is going to be foreshadowing what's to come, right? What's up, Creeks? Role playing? Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. And guys, you know what 60K means, okay? You know what 60K means. It's time to plan the Vegas trip. It's time to plan the Vegas trip. This is a dead bear bounce, said Cameron. I need to know when we should have the Vegas trip, okay? I will be having a vote in the Discord.
You listen to Mark.
Yeah, Crypto Badger, I've seen it, man. I've seen it. I'm not going to talk crap about anyone else today. At least I'm going to try not to. We're going to be having the vote in the Discord, okay, after the stream. Okay, so make sure you're in the Discord. Links down in the description down below. Join the Discord. We're going to be having the vote on when we should be having the Vegas trip down below. Go join the Discord. That's how we're going to vote later on today. All right? So keep that in mind. Yeah, so 2.5 trillion. It's getting crazy, man. This could get crazy, and I am ready to go. I mean, it was just such a bullish setup here on the total market cap to begin with. It all makes sense. I mean, if you look at it in hindsight, I mean, look at the perfect back test of the 200-day moving average. Look at the perfect back test of the previous resistance. Flip this support. It was just a beauty. Don't you just love how the chart sometimes just looks so beautiful? You know, you come down, bounce off the 200-day, come back up, make a resistance, you know, make a W reversal below the 200-day moving average, come back up, back test the 200-day moving average, come back up to the highs, consolidate, breakout. It's textbook. I mean, it's just a beautiful, beautiful setup there on the total. It looks like Bitcoin's not really moving. It faked me out a little bit. Will you explain the Bitcoin short chart? Yeah, it just means how many shorts are in the market at the current moment. That's all. What's up, Kyle? Love the intro, man. Thank you, dude. I don't know where we're at with likes, guys, but if we can hit 1,000 likes, like I said, it helps out the stream. I wouldn't ask if it didn't help out the stream. It does help out the stream. It pushes it to more people. I do appreciate it if you hit that likes, guys. I don't like to, you know, constantly say hit the likes, but unfortunately that's how YouTube works the algorithm. So I appreciate it if you guys do that for me. All right, let's quickly. We have 5 minutes into the close. Can Bitcoin get a little bit of a pump here before the close, right? We said we wanted to close above. Oh, we're going to do it. We're going to friggin' do it. Guys, get your swords, get your shields in the chat right now for the last 5 minutes. We're going to go over to ETH in a second. Get your swords, get your shields in the chat right now. Look where Bitcoin is trying to close above today. It's trying to close above this previous high all the way back here from, she's a little bit higher. It's like 61,633. You're right at it right now. Let me get it perfect on there. Right there. Right on that line. Let's go to the left. Let's go to the right here. Look where Bitcoin's trying to get back above, guys. We are right at it right now. Get your swords, get your shields in the chat. This is going to come down to the wire. Going to come down to the wire here. Let's see if we can get a close above here. If we don't, it's not the end of the world, but I would prefer to break back above this. I would definitely prefer to break back above this. Get your swords, get your shields. All right, let's see. Roland Paper said, I work at Luxor. If you have the party in Vegas, I will quit my job at your party and tell my boss to F you. I'm not coming to work. That's pretty awesome, bro. That's pretty awesome. What about a battle axe? Grab your battle axe, man. It's 3 minutes. It's going to come back down to it. I mean, I'm looking at this close all the way from over here, guys. Right? This close right here. No, this close right here. Sorry. Pretty sure I have it on correctly. It might be a little bit lower. Like right there. I think we're right at it. Right at it. Go to the left here. Come on, BTC. Look at that. Right at it, bro. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Slightly below it right now. Slightly below it. Sound the fart. Got my rune pickaxe. Sign the horn. Come on, guys. We need the reinforcements. Everyone's fighting in the chat. 61,650. See what happens. All right, let me in the meantime, let me just read some of these super chats here. We had QMs who said GoFundMe Jabba. I'll put that in the GoFundMe for Jabba. He's got a pretty good GoFundMe by now. He doesn't know. I'm saving it for him, and then I'm going to give it to him. I'll give it to him maybe at Vegas. And he'll be so happy. He'll probably short it right away, though. Bitcoin will probably be at 100K by then. He'll short it. And it is what it is. Tsunami, wick-off distribution pattern. Possibility of a wick-off distribution. I think that's kind of fopium at this current point. I mean, you're sort of predicting a lot. To say that you're setting up a wick-off, I mean, you're sort of just like... You're sort of just trying to predict the future. I mean, I saw what he did. I mean, he drew it like this. And then he said it was going to make up more highs and then dump like it did before and come back down. You're sort of just trying to predict too much at this current. It's too early to say that. I'm not going to say it's impossible, right? Nothing's impossible in crypto, but it doesn't, you're sort of predicting a lot at this point. Bitcoin to 100K ETF bullish. Yep. If that happens, I'll quit on crypto, but that's very unlikely. All right, so we closed slightly below it. Let's see where Bitcoin does on the new daily, guys. Well, we close slightly below that level, ever so slightly, like literally right at it. Let's see if we get a little pump as we open here. 61,766. We can get back above this level. I think there's a pretty good shot we see another run to the upside if we can get back above this level. You can see right there, you just got an initial wick to it and pulled back a little bit. So we'll see what Bitcoin does there. It's not a coincidence that we closed like literally right there. Extreme greed. Bring on the extreme greed. You want to be in extreme greed in a bull market, guys. I'm not going to rant again about the fear and greed, but you want to be in extreme greed in a bull market. Go look at October from April to last year. We were in greed or extreme greed the entire time, besides like 4 days. Bitcoin to 100K ETF bullish. What I will say about that, it's a futures ETF, right? So it's not the same. It doesn't have the same effect as a regular ETF, right? So keep that in mind. But yeah, I was going to look at this. Bitcoin futures ETF is all but approved according to the guys at Bloomberg. It's not official though, guys. I repeat, it's not official just yet. Monday or Tuesday at the latest. It's happening, but not yet. Bunch of people reporting this too. It's not just this guy. So, like I said, it's a futures ETF, which is, I would argue it's probably not as good as a regular ETF. I mean, it's definitely not as good as a regular ETF, but hey, it's a step, right? It's a first step into hopefully would bring us a spot ETF here at some point. But it's a good first step, man. Good first step for crypto, and we'll see if we're definitely getting some hype around it right now. Will we see some type of buy the rumor, sell the news event? I mean, it's obviously, I mean, we've obviously seen that stuff in the past, but keep that in mind, man. Say Monday or Tuesday at the latest, right? Freaking there. Futures ETF, yeah. SEC approved it. All right, let's see. You the GOAT. What's up with OXT? We'll check out OXTQM. Sky said, no money, no honey. Scare money don't make no money, man. Scare money don't make no money. Show us ads of Fear and Greed, man. Oh, you guys like the Fear and Greed ads, huh? I think that's like the best thing of the stream so far. Let's refresh. True Classic Tees. And today's refinancing rate. I guess this one kind of makes sense. This one kind of makes sense. That one kind of makes sense. Been looking into some real estate lately. But this one kind of makes some sense too. Even though I haven't bought any True Classic t-shirts in a while. Guys, I love True Classic t-shirts. I'm not sponsored. Wow, my beard looks really good when the background's white. Holy crap, look at this. Look at the color of my beard. Wow, that is really nice. True Classic tees, you want t-shirts? This is the best t-shirts. You know what? I gotta get a sponsorship by True Classic Tees. I give them so much exposure. True Classic Tees, great t-shirts. Great t-shirts. I love True Classic Tees. But yeah, I mean, Extreme Greed, 78. That's fine, man. Like we said, we can go over this in the past. We'll go over it again, right? I mean, beginning of October, all the way until around April 15th, you were in greed every single day. For a 6-month stretch, you were in greed every single day. Right? So it's not the end of the freaking world, So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Tweet them and tag them. We will engage. Seriously, dude. True Classic Tees. They are really nice. They are really nice. Make no money from candles. I'd buy if it was ETH Classic. Nice, dude. All right. Let's see what else we got going on here. What else was I going to look at? I'll keep it up on the BTC 1 hour chart. Oh, I don't want to bring this up again. Okay. I didn't mean to bring this up again. But shout out to Digibyte, John, and VZH. You guys are freaking awesome. Thank you for being good sports. I do have more that I will be bringing on every day. So the chat's never safe, guys. The chat is never safe. I will find you. I will find you in chats from July, June, and May. And I will find you, and I will show you on the stream. Doesn't mean I don't like you, right? We all pick on each other. You guys pick on me so much in the chat. You guys pick on me so much. You guys troll me in the chat. I'm going to troll you. I'm going to troll you. All right, let's see. So let's keep it on here real quick, I guess. I'm just going to get through some of these guys. Let's do OXT for QM real quick. We'll jump on into ETH in just a second. I want to do this for my boy here. Let's do OXT real quick here for QM, because he's been waiting for a while, and it's kind of how the cookie crumbles, right? Look at OXT. Look at that giant daily wick. Holy moly. You pumped all the way to 59 cents. Masha said we never pick on you. You can't catch a lurker like myself. It's all fun and games, guys. It's all fun and games. You know? It's all fun and games. You know, there's been times where maybe I've been a little bearish too. You could probably find some stuff on me, right? I've been bearish at times before. Not like short-term bearish, right? There's been times I've been short-term bearish and Bitcoin just pumps up too, right? So you can find stuff on me as well. We're all human at the end of the day. All right, so OXT. Let's see what's going on here. So, I mean, you had a giant pump to the upside. That's insane. That's literally an insane pump. So, anything really on this chart that was pointing to that? Let's bring up the RSI real quick. See what we got cooking on this. There was no daily divergence. I mean, you just absolutely mooned. There's nothing really there. And maybe it's just because Bitcoin had a good day and this decided, hey, I'm going to pump today. Maybe you had something here on the 4-hour. Go to the 4-hour chart. A little 4-hour chart. Yeah, you could argue you had a little bit downtrend of resistance on the 4-hour. You smacked that. Pulled back. Looks like you back tested the previous high. And you might just bounce from here. You got it, Rich. Yeah, you back tested this previous resistance perfectly. Look at that. Look at that little wick here. Look at on that back test. And you could just bounce right back up. Like you reset the 4-hour RSI freaking beautifully. Daily RSI, you have no bearish div, which is great. Lower highs where you close, perfect. This could continue up. I would probably look at this resistance here at like 51.6 cents as probably the resistance to watch out for, I could lock in some profits right now, but I don't want to take any skin out of the game. It's a conundrum. Nice, dude. Yeah, Waterfly. Members stream tomorrow, guys. Members stream tomorrow. Saturday mornings, we do member streams. If you guys don't know how to become a member, if you want to become a member, you can press that join button down below and you show yourself off in the chat. I can see you easier in the chat. And we do members only streams on Saturday, where we just kind of sit down and chit chat for a little bit. All right. So what is Bitcoin doing? You didn't come all the way back down here for BTC just yet. Looks like, just look like you're finding support here initially. We'll see if it holds. I'll be the first to admit, I panic sold 40% of my portfolio in the May crash. Regretfully, yes, but learned also lesson. Everyone can roast me. Be soft. Rasim, we've all been there, man. I have done that so many freaking times, bro. It's all good. We've all done it. That's how we learn, right? I mean, you're not just going to come into the space and have diamond hands, right? You're not just going to come in the space and be like, I'm a hodler. No, because it's easy to say when you get in at the right times. Like if you get in during a bull market and you're kind of consistently going up, it's very, very freaking easy to, like just get used to that. And as soon as you see that 40-50% dump, even a 30% dump, it's going to scare you, right? You're going to think that the world is falling. We've all been there before. I've panic sold plenty of times before. Okay, we've all done it. So no one should feel ashamed. No one should be ashamed of admitting that they panic sold. Yeah, you might get, we might pick on you a little bit, call you paper hands. Just know that we've all been paper hands at some point. Okay, everyone in this chat, right? Ecoms has been a paper hand. Crypto Shock's been a paper hand. James has been a paper hand. Aaron has. Heather has. Heather just became a member, by the way. Thank you, Heather. You're always here. Appreciate you. Mega Spice, iCollections has been a paper hand. Everyone's been a paper hand, guys. So just remember that. We've all been there. I'm honored to be a Jordan Knight. What's up, Beaky? All right, let's see. No moon hat? Oh yeah, we need the moon hat, man. We need the freaking moon hats. We've been doing so much other stuff today. We had Bob on, we've had Java on, we've had We've had a couple of different people on. We had the dead cat who's now alive on, right? He's now alive. He's very, very happy that he's alive, which is great. Literally never have, said Joe. Them fighting words, boss. I paper-handed Litecoin. There you go, Bootney. Bootney paper-handed Litecoin. I have never held Litecoin, luckily enough, which is nice. I never plan on holding Litecoin at this point. I've held XRP. I have held XRP. I'm not going to rant about XRP today, I promise. No moon hat. Bitcoin going to zero confirmed.
Everybody panic, we're going. Everybody panic, we're going to zero.
I paper-handed ETH. Majestic, you paper-handed my wife? How could you do that, man? That's terribly, terribly sad. Terribly, terribly sad. Rich became a moon member. What's going on, Rich? What's going on? Dude, there's so many people that I recognize in here. And like I said, guys, make sure you join the Discord. Not to shill the Discord, but just so you can vote on when we want to have the Vegas trip. It could be in multiple times. We'll see what people want to do, right? I don't want to say it just when I want to do it, right? I want to make sure it works for the majority of people, right? Obviously it's not going to always work for everyone, but I want to make sure it works for everyone. Let's see. Greg said, question, if we break all-time high, what level? We already did that. We did that, Greg. So I think it was, 75,000 and 87,000 are the next two resistance points based on Fibs. Billy said, opinion on why Filecoin and Anchor have been so dead. It's just Bitcoin's time to shine, man. I mean, you're going to have alts that pump here and there, right? You're going to get alts that pump here and there. But what I'll say about that is, altcoins will have their time. And I've been saying this for like the last 2 weeks. In October and November, okay, Bitcoin has outpaced altcoins every single year. Every single year in October and November on a macro trend. Now, obviously, there'll be days that altcoins outperform Bitcoin, right? There'll be weeks that maybe altcoins outperform Bitcoin. But generally speaking, in the macro sense, October and November are Bitcoin's time to shine. December, right? The end of December especially tends to be when altcoins start to rip, right? So have patience on your alts. And I would even say, as Bitcoin gets higher and higher and higher, I think it's going to be more important to stack some of these altcoins for that altcoin run, the higher Bitcoin gets. I do think we're going to see that big altcoin rally at the end of the year, typically what we've seen, even what we saw last year, right? We saw Bitcoin pump, right? Bitcoin went sideways for 3 months. Altcoins went freaking off, right? I'm expecting that same sort of thing going into possibly even next year, right? December, January, February, March, right? I think this run goes into 2022, as I've been saying. So altcoins will have their day, just like they had in the beginning of this year. You guys remember altcoins were going nuts, right? Cardano, crazy. VeChain, crazy. So many altcoins went crazy. Like every altcoin went crazy. I'm expecting that again. Just have patience with the alts. The higher we go on Bitcoin, I think it's more important to start stacking alts. Right now, I expect Bitcoin to outpace alts. For example, today, guys. Matic hasn't been doing diddly squat. Okay? Matic hasn't been doing diddly squat. What do we say, right? The coins that haven't been moving in a while are probably going to be the ones that move next. What did Matic do today? 20% move to the upside today. Finally. Freaking finally. So that's what we've seen. That's what we've seen. VeChain's been moving up pretty well lately because it didn't move for a while.
You know how
Yeah, alts fly hard. Yep. All right, let's see. What are your thoughts on Shiba? My thoughts on Shiba. Shiba's fine, man. Like I said, I don't like meme coins for the sort of what I want crypto to be in the future. But you can make money off meme coins. Okay, now people will say Shiba's not a meme coin. Okay, sure. Let's just go with that. Shiba, I guess we'll just call it Shiba. Shiba's fine. You can make money off Shiba. Just be prepared for a lot of volatility, right? Be prepared for days it goes up 20%, down 20%. You can certainly make money off Shiba. And it'll go up, right? It will go up. If Bitcoin goes up, Shiba will go up as well over the course of time. But just be careful of the volatility with those coins, because as soon as we find some type of top, the problem is with like Shiba is it's going to be a largely retail driven. So if you can have a take profit strategy for Shiba, you can make a lot of money with Shiba. The problem is that why I don't recommend people buying meme coins is because they don't have a take profit strategy, right? They don't know when to get out. They know when to get in, you know, towards the top, of course, but they don't know how to get out. So if you have a take profit strategy, you can make a ton of money off those coins. Just have a take profit strategy. Don't hold it to the top, right? Because what's going to happen is the retail is going to sell off. That thing's going to drop 60, 70% in a day, just like it did last time. And you're going to be caught holding the bag. Just have a take profit strategy on Shiba, and you're going to make a ton of money, man. You're going to take a ton of money. Have a take profit strategy. Seriously. I can't say that enough. Can't say that enough.
Rant alert.
Let's see. Lisa said, I've been a paper hands. We've all been a paper hands, Lisa. I've been a paper hand. I've been a real paper hand. Let's see. Salim. Hell yeah, on the day of the pumps. What's going on, Salim? Hope you're doing good, dude. Good to see you in here as always. Sounds like a Ponzi. What was that? I won't be around much over the next few days as my dog sadly had to be put down. Oh, Chrisek, man. Dude. I don't like hearing that. Now I'm gonna be sad during the stream. Bro, I've been there before. I've had multiple dogs in my life that also went through that. So I know your pain with that. I love dogs. I'm a huge dog person. Like, actually, I love freaking dogs. I don't have one right now just because I don't have the time. But I'm gonna get another one. I know how that feels, dude. It freaking sucks, bro. There's no words you can say for that. So it's like losing your best friend, man. I've been there. So, dude, Chrisek. Hope you have a better day, man. Seriously. All right. Let's see. Did Shiba? Tiger Coin said fractals. We look at the fractals, man. We did look at the fractals. So we did look at the fractals already. Jordan said, why do people troll Savvy for doing TA? Oh, we already did that, Jordan. Javon said, your helmet BTC is above 61,500, 15-minute close. Yep, we closed above 15. Actually, yeah, we closed above 61,500. That was friggin' perfect. Freaking perfect, man. Appreciate it again, Jordan. You're the man, dude. Crypto Badger said, have you listened to Market Makers? Yeah, Market Makers is fine, bro. They're more traders, right? So, like I said, traders are gonna win some, traders are gonna lose some. Just don't like, when you're wrong, just admit you're wrong. Okay, it's the only gripe I have with bears, right? If you're wrong, just admit you're freaking wrong. That's it. Cree, thank you again, Creeks. Crypto Badger said, okay, we're not gonna go through that again. Let's real quick, let me go through ethereum. We'll go through the rest of these. Let's take a look at our ETH fractal, guys. We are ahead of schedule on ETH. We are ahead of schedule towards 2017, which is getting me juicy. Okay, and no, not like that. Don't be dirty in the chat. Here we go. We're gonna have all the Karens in the chat now. All the Karens. Jordan, did you just say you were juicy on stream? This is a PG-13 stream. You can't say you're juicy. Like, what is this? And how are you even juicy? That's freaking disgusting. You can't say that on stream. This is YouTube. It's PG-13. Crypto. Kids watch this stream. There's people with kids. You can't say you're looking juicy. I already know that the Karens are out there right now. The juice of the loose. No, but in all seriousness, we're a little bit ahead of schedule on Ethereum. Right? If you look at the daily, guys, I mean, this was playing out. 1, 2, you came back down again. You pumped up a little bit earlier than we thought. You came back up way before this one, right? This one was all the way over here. So we're ahead of schedule. Like, are we going to continue to follow this? You know, do we get a little bit of a pullback here, and then round back up? You know, something like this. Maybe pull back a little bit because we are ahead of schedule. Maybe we don't go as low and we sort of round up and we continue up. Or will ETH just blast through this resistance? That is where we're waiting to see. That's the cream of the crop story right now for ETH. Okay, the cream of the crop story. Sergio, he's got diarrhea. He said Jordan's got diarrhea. Sergio, you got me, bud. You got me. Yeah, I'm very, very, very gassy, as you guys know. Hold on, let me see if I can. No, but in all seriousness, we'll see what ETH does. I mean, it's ETH. So let's zoom out a little bit here. Let's zoom in a little bit. See what we got going on the 4 hour. It just comes down to, can we break 4K, right? Can we break 4K? We've been up there so many freaking times. Up here, you know, over here. Can we break it? Now let's actually draw a trend line across. I'm curious where we are right now. Yep. Come on, ETH. Come on, ETH. Let's go to the daily. Oh, look where we are with ETH, guys. Let me actually just get rid of these so we can see a little bit better. Look where we're at with ETH right now. This could be the time to shine for ETH. You know, at least temporarily, right? Look where we're at with ETH. We know what the total market cap did, okay? We know what Bitcoin's doing right now. Look where we're at. Right at that downtrend of resistance. This could be the time to shine. If you can break this, ETH is going to be looking really, really freaking juicy. Yeah? Really, really freaking juicy. I'm just curious what this target would be. If we took the bottom to the top here, the breakout for ETH, let's bring this up and see where this would put us. This could put us potentially at 6,300. Now, does that match with a fib? Let's see. If it does match with a fib, it's going to be some, not quite. 1.618 is about 59,050. 59,050, but pretty close. That's the target for there. I mean, we are right there for ETH. If we can get one more green day, and no, not when September ends. Wake me up when September ends. Din dun dun din. Din dun din dun dun din. You guys are looking at me like, what the heck is going on with this guy? Quid Pro said, I bet Jordan is single. He's already made wife-changing money. I am single. I'll leave it at that. I definitely am single. Single life is the life to go, right? Now, if you're already happily married, that's fine. We're going to start ranting about this again. We haven't ranted about this in a while. If you're already married and you're happily married, congrats. Congrats. Hope it works for you. I'm enjoying myself right now. I'm definitely enjoying myself right now. And I would not want to be tied down at this current moment. I'll leave it at like that. But at some point, you know, if the right girl comes around, she treats me well for an extended period of time, right? I wouldn't rush into anything. Then hey, maybe there's a possibility, but yeah, we'll leave it at that. Give him your sister. Safe Moon said Jordan looking awfully sexy all of a sudden. Rant alert.
Rant alert.
Single is good these days. Jason said got out of a 4-year relationship today. Jason, hold on, we gotta play the pump music for Jason. Jason just said he got out of a 4-year relationship today. Congrats, Jason. It'll be a blessing in disguise, my friend. It will be a blessing in disguise. What I'll say about that, do not go back. Do not go back. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. It never works when you go back. She's going to want you back at some point. Don't go back. Okay? I've been there. Don't do it. Don't freaking do it. All right. Let's move on. So we kind of looked at the daily, guys. We know where we're at with ETH. We are at a very, very important resistance point. Okay. Let's see what's going on here. Let's see what's going on. So you keep testing it. You tested it twice, once and twice on the 4 hour. Can we break it? That's the ultimate question here. 4 hours a little bit toppy, right? 1 hour is a little bit toppy, but it's crypto. How many times have we said this? Oh, you know, RSI looks a little toppy. Stock RSI looks a little toppy. Okay. What you'll say, we've said, how many times have we said this for Bitcoin, and Bitcoin just pumps? I'm not going to call a top on any of these coins. Not a top, but like a short-term top where we have a short-term pullback because of the RSI. I'm not counting ETH to have a pullback. I'm just not. If it happens, it happens, but I think it's dumb to call pullbacks right now. I really do. I really do. It's, to me, I constantly said this, I think it's a fool's errand to call pullbacks at this current time. Will it happen at some point? Sure, it definitely will. But when it happens, like I said, my grandma probably knows, my grandma could probably guess closer to me than, you know, all right, if we had a competition, me and my grandma, I guarantee you my grandma could probably say, I think Bitcoin's going to have a pullback on this date. And I could say, I think Bitcoin's going to have a pullback on this date. And I guarantee you, my grandma will probably be closer. Why? Exactly. Exactly. That's why. Facts. Let's see. Yeah, but Jason, congrats, man. Congrats. Vegas 2021 BTC to 100K by New Year's. Let's friggin' go, blue collar. I'll ask in the chat, guys, who's going to Vegas with me? Right? Who is going to Vegas with me? I want to know in the chat right now. I want to know in the chat. Who's coming? Give me a pickle in the chat if you're coming. Give me a pickle in the chat if you're coming. Brandon said, I'm pretty sure Kirby will find a way this pump as a bear trap. Hey, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Like I said, I'm trying to be better and not... I'm trying to be better. Here's the thing. We can make subtle jokes. I'm trying to be better at not... what's the word for it? Not singling... So we can make little subtle jokes and stuff. I'm trying to be better at not, you know, not taking stuff too far. Sometimes I take stuff a little bit too far. You know what I mean? And I'll definitely admit it. I have a big mouth. I mean, I think that's why a lot of people like the stream, because I have sort of a big mouth sometimes. I have a big mouth. Sometimes, you know, I definitely do. So I'm trying to work on not getting too hyped up, because sometimes I get a little hyped. Savvy says he's bullish. I'm trapped. One pump closer to that Lambo. Pickle. Will you fly me there? Keith. You got plenty of money now with BTC going up. Come on, Keith. Keith, you've been here forever, man. Brandon said, I'm sure Kirby will find a way to... Not gonna do that. Crypto tech guy. Yeah, I saw that today, man. I saw that today. They appreciate the super chat though, man. Shane said, what will pump when BTC dips and forms a higher low? What will pump? I don't know, man. Tyler said, Jordan, you know about red pill? Do I know about red pill? I am the red pill. Tyler. Okay? I am the red pill. Do I know about that? Pathetic. Your amount and message will be public. I don't know what that means. Four flies. What will BTC? What will pump BTC when? What will pump when BTC dips and forms a higher low? What will pump? ETH. I think ETH will be the first one to go. Right. Typically, what we see is ETH goes, and then the high caps go, and the low caps go. Doesn't have to play out like that this time. I mean, the whales could do something a little bit different. They tend to try to do stuff that's a little bit different. So keep that in mind, right? But what I will say is, I would expect ETH to have that first run up. It's typically what we see, like a major run. That's whenever BTC gets to like relatively its top. I'm scared. I had a friend asking me about Shiba. Sir, dude, I haven't had any of my family members ask me about Shiba yet. So I think that's super bullish. No family members ask me about Shiba. I need that moon helmet back on. There we go. Bear said, just wait till our grandkids look for Shiba Rocket Classic to the moon. Exactly, Bear. Shiba Classic.
I'm sure you saw that new one.
Ty Deuce said, Jordan, what's your ex's number? I'm not doing that, bro. I'm not doing that. We're still cool. We're still cool. Eva Last Pickle. Let's see. Heather became a member. Dave said, I could lock in some nice profits right now, but I don't want to take any skin out of the game. It's a conundrum. Yeah, man. I mean, I understand where you're coming from. To be honest, I was going to take some profits at 60,000. Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. My take profit strategy is sort of it depends on what I see in the market. Right now, I just don't see the scenario that this stops at this current moment. I just don't. So, you know, I have my take profit strategy. I mean, it's pretty simple. It's just the Fibonacci levels, right? I originally was going to take some out at 60. I didn't. I didn't take out any at 60. Just because I just like what I'm seeing from like on-chain perspective, from the charts, from the general sentiment of the general public just not coming in yet. If there was other things going on, I would definitely would have. But my takes profit strategy is the fibs. I sort of just took this high to this low, and you know I'll be taking profits. I mean, I'll be probably taking some pretty nice profits at 87K, and I'll probably, I mean, in between here, I mean, like I said, I was gonna do 75,000. I was probably gonna take a little bit of profits, kind of like the short-term fibs too. So I think I was gonna do 75, 87, and right before 100, I'd probably take some too. It depends, man. I have a spreadsheet with all my take profit levels. I don't know them off the top of my head, but I have like a spreadsheet that I have my take profit levels for all my coins, all nice and organized. So I'm pretty sure it was 75, 87, like not little like 95 right before 100K, and then obviously some a little bit higher than that, but. It's flexible, man. It depends what I see in the market at the time. Nobody's forming it this time. They're already here. No. The general public hasn't been talking about crypto yet, man. Like the sentiment right now is nowhere close to where it was in May. You guys remember in May? The sentiment right now is nowhere even close to where it was in May. You had everyone talking about it. Literally everyone I talked to. Jordan, you see SafeMoon? Jordan, look at Shiba. Holy moly. Should I buy SafeMoon? They're coming out with a new wallet. No one's talking about that right now. If crypto comes up, it's because I say, like, I ask people, like, hey, did you buy any crypto during the dip? And they'll all say no. They'll literally all say no. So the sentiment is not even close to where it was last time we were at these levels. Not even freaking close. Not even freaking close. Willie said, literally, said Willie. All right. Let's see. May was nuts. Yeah, May was like freaking hype as crap. Everyone was hyped, dude. I remember the Discord. I remember it's just not as lively as it was yet, right? The people already here are pumped. People aren't here aren't pumped yet. Tyler said, check out Pickle on CMC, hilarious NFT game. Pickle on CMC? Let's check out Pickle. We have a Pickle in the chat. Pickle Finance, Mr. Pickle. Mr. Pickle. It's a very bad chart. Main income currency for Mr. Pickles in the jar through the metaverse game. I have no idea what that is, bro. But, I mean, if you like pickles, I guess check out Mr. Pickle. Just had the gas station attendant ask me about crypto. It's happening. Safe Moon. No way, bro. No way, bro. There's no way. Why would a gas station attendant just go, hey, you like crypto? Safe Moon. You're always here too. I love you, man. But what I'll say is, I think you're fibbing a little bit. I sense some sarcasm in there. Why would you stroll up to the gas station, and you know the gas station attendant. This is the gas station attendant, right? You sort of roll up to the gas station, and the gas station attendant comes up to pump your gas.
You want regular or premium? Do you want regular or premium? You want regular? Awesome. Hey man, have you heard about Shiba Inu? Oh, it's going freaking nuts. Yeah, you should definitely buy some, man. Yeah, man, that's what I do in my spare time. I pump gas. I pump gas during the day, and then I go watch the charts during the night. I know you're a random stranger, and I'm just randomly bringing up crypto, but I love it, man. I love it. All right, man. That's going to be $35. $35. Thank you, man. What, no tip? You're not going to tip me? You're not going to tip me, Safe Moon Ape? This is ridiculous. You must tip $5. You must tip me $5. I need my Shiba Inu. Tip me right now. No, in all seriousness. I don't know if I believe the gas station story. I don't know if I believe it. JPG said this is a documentary. All right, where's Dale? I have no idea where Dale is. Where is Dale? Where is my guy Dale? Let's see. Rich became a member. Thank you again, Rich. Appreciate you, dude. The Crypto Badger said I sold 100% at 42,000 and rebought between 29 and 35. Not financial advice. Hey, if you did it, man, congrats. I always don't recommend people doing that just because most people don't have the savvy to do that, right? Most people don't have the savvy to buy the tops and sell the bottoms. That's why I always recommend just hodling and dollar cost averaging. Makes it way less stressful. But if you can do it, congrats to you, man. Seriously. Waterfly said, you know... I'm not going to say that. But yeah, yes, Waterfly, I do. I appreciate you guys. Appreciate you telling people to hit the likes too in the chat. You guys are the freaking best. The best. Where are we at? We already hit 1,000 likes, guys. I have no idea if we had 1,000 likes. Let's hit that freaking like button. Don't make me bring out the Instagram meme. The distant Instagram meme we haven't talked about in ages. In freaking ages. Shane said, glad I swapped some ADA and Algo for Matic before. Some ADA and Algo for Matic? Yeah, I mean, I'm in all those coins, so I can't really comment. But yeah, I'm happy that Matic did pretty well today. It looks like it's pulling back a little bit right now. Matic's about like 4% down from where it was. But that's fine. I mean, you had a 20% day. You're expecting a pullback. You know, you're not just going to pump up 20% and just keep going up usually, unless you're Bitcoin. Hint, hint. You know? One Nito said Doge or Shiba. Honestly, you'd be surprised at my answer right now. I would probably say... Oh, that's a good question. Let me do a poll. Let me do a poll in the chat. Let me do a poll in the chat. Would you rather own Doge or Shiba?
And I'm not going to do yes or no, guys. I promise I'm not going to do yes or no for the answers today. I'm on point today. If you guys can't tell, I'm on freaking point. So Doge and Shiba. Would you rather own Doge or Shiba if you had to pick one? So you can't say neither. You got to pick one. Let's see what people say, and then I'll give my answer. Cielo, please, said Fialo. Let's check out Cello. 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 This thing getting ready for a move. Getting ready for a move, boys. Let's see. Be getting ready for some type of move here. Definitely could be. So I like the previous resistance coming up. Flip the support. Looks like you're coiling up for some type of move. Right? Definitely looks like you're coiling up for some type of move here. Just a matter of which way do you break, right? Which way do you break for this? I'm going to say up, right? Crypto's bullish right now. Crypto is extremely bullish right now, especially Bitcoin. I'm going to say this breaks up. Unless Bitcoin has a pullback. I'm going to say this breaks up. Yeah, you're right on your daily EMA ribbon. It's typically a point where you bounce. I'm expecting a bounce here before you get to the end of this, which, you know, could go for another like 10 days or so. You could possibly go sideways for another 10 days or so. But kind of like how we saw with Matic. It was doing literally nothing, and then you finally broke out and it had a 20% move, right? So, you know, just in theory, if this broke out, let's take a look what the theory would be. We like to, you know, do everything in theory, right? In theory. So I think that's another one of my favorite sayings, is in theory. You guys haven't caught up on the in theory. In theory, it is what it is. And it's actually quite beautiful. No, but 1354 is that target for CLO if that breaks up. The upside. Downside, if you break down, I mean, I would probably say come back down to test like 375. Previous low. I can't vote on this one. That's weird. Wow, it's like 50-50. Holy crap, man. 49% Doge, 51% Shiba. I'll give my answer. Drum roll, please. I need the drum roll sound effect. I'm adding that tomorrow. Drum roll, please. Jordan would rather own Shiba. And I'm not kidding, too. I'd rather own Shiba than Doge. My reasoning for this is, if I was to own one of these coins, I would do it for the upside potential. I think Doge has upside potential, but I think Shiba has more upside potential, even though Shiba has more risk. If I was to own one of these coins, it would be for the upside potential. So I would probably pick Shiba over Doge if I was to do one of the two. Right? To just flip a coin. I would prefer not to be in either, to be honest. Salim. Hell yeah, on the day of the pump. What's going on, Salim? TKO said, I won't be around. Oh, we did that one already. Appreciate you, Chris Eck. Ayad became a member. What's going on, Ayad? Appreciate you too, man. Crypto Badger said, hypothetically speaking, if BTC is at 195,000 late December, do you still think the bull market continues into 2022? I do. And my reasoning is, you know, maybe it could be altcoin time to shine. Right? We know in 2017 we saw altcoins run in January. My thinking is that, here's the thing. I think Bitcoin will top out. It's so arbitrary, man, because you really don't know how the cycles will peak. I could see Bitcoin topping out in like January. Yeah, it's tough to say, right? Because typically Bitcoin tops out, and then you see ETH run in December into Q1. I could see Bitcoin topping out, you know, end of December into January, and then altcoins running till like March or so. Depending, you know, if Bitcoin, you know, it depends, man. If Bitcoin has some big blow off top, altcoins will probably have a big quick blow off top and then come back down. We just don't know what's going to happen. Bitcoin could go up to like 90,000, stall out again. Maybe we go sideways for like 2 months, and then we go again in the beginning of next year. We really have no idea. And then that's what makes this exciting coming here every day. Is we don't know. It's the unknown. It's the unknown of crypto. I'm still confident that we go into at least March of next year. I'm still confident. And that's fine. Like, the longer we go, guys, I think the higher we go. The longer it takes for us to get to the top, the higher we go. In my personal opinion. Let's see. Do you think that ETF news will cause people to not dump this weekend? Like we said, a lot of these things, guys, are buy the rumor, sell the news events, right? So here's what I want to say about this. It's not going to be a popular opinion. Here's what I want to say about this. Typically, with these things, it's a buy the rumor, sell the news event. So if you have some quick dump, you know, maybe like a 1 or 2, 3 day dump down after that gets announced, okay, don't be surprised. I don't think it's going to be something that puts us into a bear market. Don't get me wrong, but you could see an initial like little fake out dump back down when that gets announced, as sort of a buy the rumor, sell the news event. Dumps back down a little bit, and then you continue up, right? Just to fake people out. Because you know that news is going to come out. A bunch of longs are going to build up because everyone's bullish when that comes out. Whales could dump it, and then we continue up. Don't be surprised if something like that happens. Just be prepared for it, obviously. We don't really know which way it's going to happen, but just don't be surprised if that happens. Calculate said your amount and message will be public. I don't know what that means, man. I have no idea what that means. Let's see. Shane said, Viva Las Pickle. Altcoin pump poll. Altcoin pump poll? I don't know what that means, Shane. I don't know what that means. The news. Talk about gas again. Buy the rumor, guys. Buy the rumor. Is Dot breaking out? Dot breaking out. We'll check out Dot in a second. I'm sure that you saw New went parabolic today. Yeah, I was hearing about New. Everyone was talking about New. Everyone was talking about it. Holy kajaboli. Bruh. Guys, I totally told you about New. I told you about New. You should have listened to me. I went all in right at the bottom, guys. You should have listened to me. I knew it was going to pump like this. I absolutely knew it. I've been telling you guys on Twitter over and over and over again, New's going to pump. New's going to pump. I'm totally telling the truth here. I'm totally telling the truth. I've been trying to tell you guys, right? I've been trying to tell you guys. I can go show you a previous stream on my stream and say, look, I told you. I told you New was going to pump. Absolutely. Right? Absolutely, I told you. So, you know, you can be salty all you want, but I try to tell you. All right, but no. Yeah, what a freaking crazy move, though. Holy crap, man. Like, you know, if you if you look at this, you pumped 848%. I knew it. I freaking knew it. How did I miss this? Show us where you bought with your schnoz. I bought right here. Hold on. Let me actually put it up like this. Guys, I bought right here. Right here. See? Right where I'm pointing. Okay? I totally bought this right here. Totally. So, you know, keep that in mind. Like, you guys should always listen to me. I know everything I'm talking about with altcoins. Right here. No, but in all seriousness, dude, that's a crazy move. Congratulations to who's ever in this. That's no joke. That's definitely no joke of a move. Yeah, you definitely pull back a little bit, but I mean, after an 800% move, I mean that's fine, right? That's totally normal. Totally freaking normal. There's no TA you can do on this. Absolutely none. You sort of just rolling with the wind. What I'll say is you actually came back down to test the 4236, and that's where you're getting initial bounce at the current moment. That's actually kind of funny. You got initial bounce right at that 4236 fib. So we'll see. Your daily RSI is at a 94, so keep that in mind. But hey, man, freaking nice, freaking nice. It's crypto, so I wouldn't doubt that that stays. It was on Upbit. They pumped Matic and Sol too. Jeez, bro. Jordan will not be single after today. Said Jordan will not be single after today. I'm single, bruh. Bruh.
Potential for telephone USDT.
I gotta add some more sound effects. Guys, I like to ask you guys this stuff. I mean, most people... I have some ones I want to add tomorrow. What's some good little sound effects I could add? I like little sound effects. You guys know I'm sort of a... I don't know. I like to add new stuff. I'm gonna add new some new stuff tomorrow. Let's see. Viva. I'm sure you saw that new went parabolic. Absolutely. Angel became a member. What's going on, Angel? Hope you're doing good. Gabriel's became a member too. Rich said, "Is Dot breaking out?" Let's see what Dot's doing. Holy jolly. Yeah, I mean, Dot... this one, in all seriousness, this is not Pinocchio. This is not Pinocchio. I actually have been saying I expect Dot to move. And Dot could be pushing, I mean, pretty close to its highs here, right? Pretty close to kind of pumpy music. Kind of pumpy music. Horn all the time. I'll be back. Creaking door. Let's get ready to rumble. I'll go. You guys can put it in the chat. I'll go back and look at this after the stream. So whatever you put in there, I'll go after the stream. I can see the chat after the stream. I'll rewind the stream. We're at 8:53, so I'll know where to look here, and I will look at your suggestions after the stream today, and I'll add a few suggestions tomorrow. All right, yeah, but Dot, dude. I mean, you're pushing up here. I think, you know, your next resistance is 46 bucks. 46 bucks. I mean, there's nothing really there. Just an absolute beautiful setup for Dot. I still expect it to be one of the best movers in this second leg. It's just it's relatively undervalued of where comparatively to where other coins in the top 10 have moved, right? So keep that in mind. I really like Dot. I really like Dot. So you got 46 bucks and probably 49.61 is your next two resistance levels. I can probably just slide this up to here and slide this up to the previous high. And that's what we're looking at for next two resistance levels. You got some bearish div right now, but like I said, if you keep pumping, you're going to completely nullify the bearish div. Absolutely. No from the office. That was easy. That was easy. Danny Ray said upside potential for Tell coin. Tell. Let's see what Tell's doing. Not sure what Tell's doing, to be honest. It's Tell Bitcoin. Actually, kind of like the Tell Bitcoin chart. Kind of like the Tell Bitcoin chart. I know it's probably not what you asked for, but I kind of like the Tell Bitcoin chart. You have a horizontal support. Just trying to see. I've already broken it. Not really a resistance level, but like typically when you see you touch this line, you usually get a nice relief up. We'll see if you continue it. We'll see if we continue it, but like you can see, you know, just from a general trend standpoint, actually get that out here. Just from a general trend standpoint on the Tell Bitcoin chart, you can see the horizontal resistance downtrend of resistance. So it's like I said, it's not a perfect trend line, but you can see you're getting squeezed here. And if you look at where this ends, it puts you right like end of November, right, for a potential breakout. So if this breaks up, you probably expect a pretty massive move to the upside until Bitcoin. But no, and until USD, sometimes I like looking at the BTC pairs. So let's see on this. Let's see. Yeah, you broke out on the US and USD pretty nicely already. You can see downtrend of resistance. And you smack that pretty easily. Definitely smack that. Smack that all on the floor. Smack that. Give me some more. But yeah, you came back down and tested this previous resistance and flipped it nicely as support as of right now, which is really, really nice. So let's see if you can continue up. You got room to run on the daily, room to run on the 4 hour. Look at the hourly real quick. Yeah, I mean, you're just making a big bull flag on the hourly, man. Look at this. Boom and boom. Classic bull flag. And, you know, this could break up to the upside. See what this bring us here. See what this bring us here. Bring the popcorn here. Now, that would give you an approximate breakout target to like 2.7 cents approximately. Not too bad if you ask me. Not too freaking bad if you ask me. Akon on Bitboy stream. I did see that. That was actually kind of cool. I like Bitboy, guys. I like Bitboy. I like Bitboy. A lot of people don't. I like Bitboy. I think he has a really good personality. I think he gets some unneeded hate. He sort of has a big mouth too, and I think that's why he gets some unneeded hate. He has a sort of a big mouth like I do. Not as big as a big mouth as I do, but he definitely has a big mouth, and that's probably why he gets a little bit of a hate. But I don't think he deserves it. I think he generally means well. He makes some outlandish predictions, right? But he generally means well. I like Bitboy. So we did Telcoin, so we're good at Telcoin. Now we're just waiting for BTC. Just pretty much waiting for BTC. Ead said, Jordan, I have 2 girlfriends, but don't know about the other. I want to leave both, but both are like too moody to dump. What should I do? Bro, just keep the 2 girlfriends, bro. Bro, that you have the perfect situation, Ead. You have 2 girlfriends, but they don't know about the other. You have the perfect situation. You want to leave them, which means that they probably like you more than they like you. And you have 2 girlfriends that don't know about each other. You have the best situation you could possibly be in. Keep the both girlfriends, okay? If you don't want to be with them, you know, do your thing, but keep the 2 girlfriends. That's my point of view. That's definitely my point of view. Now, a lot of people will say, Jordan, that's not right. You know, Winston said, get a third. Yeah, get a third, man. Seriously. And if you're a girl, you have 2 boyfriends, you rock those 2 boyfriends all you want. You get those boys that take you on dates and buy you things. You freaking rock the 2 boyfriends. Same thing with guys. Rock the 2 girlfriends, man. They always seem to find out each other. Yeah. Diversify with the ladies. Exactly, man. Head and shoulders on the BTC minute chart. Someone pretending to be Ben trying to talk to in my DMs. Yeah. Introduce the 2 girls. Maybe you have a fun party. That's pretty funny, bro. That's pretty funny. He said bad advice. It's not bad advice. It's bad. See, it's bad advice. All right, here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing. You don't. Here's the thing. I don't know how many people are 30 and younger on the stream. All right, how many people are 30 or younger? Okay, I would say if you're older than 35 or 40, you probably have a lot different outlook than people that are younger than 30. Right? You don't understand what's going on nowadays. You don't understand. There's a lot of crap going on nowadays. It's a lot different perspective you got to have nowadays. Not like the old days, man. It's not like the old days. Not at all. Me? Anyone that's younger than 30 can probably know it's not the same as it was 20 years ago. Not the same. Run a poll. Kenny said 45. No slaying ability. Bear said, how are you so wise for your age? I am wise. I am wise. I will say I'm pretty wise. Here's the thing. You usually end up pretty wise for basically what you learn from experience. So, I mean, it's you learn from experience and you sort of learn. You go from there. Some people 30 to 40 agree with you. Brian said you calling me old. You're right. Be honest, don't create bad karma. I'm 40, but I know how to scout BTC. All right. This is my favorite part of the stream, guys, where we just start digging deep into random crap. So let's just go through the chat. You guys got any questions for me? What's up, Vans? They becoming a member, man. Let's go through the chat. This is one of those streams that, you know, we sort of go through a lot of stuff. I'll stay on for a little bit longer. We'll talk about some random crap. I love this part of the stream, and especially when I'm in a good mood. This is one of my favorite times of the stream. We just hang out, talk the crap for a little bit. ETC is pumping. ETC is pumping. Let's see. Let's see ETC. Let's see. ETC is not pumping. ETC is chilling, bro. ETC is not pumping, my friend. Jordan, do you like pineapple pizza? I do like it. It wouldn't be my first decision though. I'd probably say pineapple pizza is really good, but like I said, I would rather have pepperoni. I'd rather have barbecue chicken, buffalo chicken, cheese. I would eat pineapple pizza. Like if someone gave me pineapple pizza, I'd be freaking pumped. I'd be like, yo, let's go. We got some pizza. But it definitely wouldn't be my first choice though. Have you watched the Dave Chappelle stand-up? I have not. I have not. Can we play the Bear song for selling new spec play at 28 cents? I'll give you one of these. I'll give you one of these, sir, dude.
I'm gonna buy the top and I'm gonna sell the bottom, guys. I'm gonna buy the top and I'm gonna sell the bottom, guys.
Let's see. Meat lovers? Yeah, you can't go wrong with meat lovers either. You bring out the gimp, he needs the pump soul. We had a good pool about pineapple pizza. You guys are talking about random stuff today. All right, let's see. Pineapple pizza. Out of all the things we talk about pineapple pizza. My ETH prediction. Someone said, "What's my ETH prediction?" You guys know I don't like doing predictions, but I'll do it for you. I'll do it for you. What's my ETH prediction? It's a good little thing to go for. My ETH prediction for the end of this bull market is, drum roll please. We're gonna use the war horn for a drum roll. Drum roll please. Breakout target.
Jordan, can you check?
My top of the market target for Ethereum is somewhere between, okay, listen up. Somewhere between a measly $12,000 to $15,000. That is my target for Ethereum. That's my target. 12 to 15K. Which is about a 3 to 4x from here. 3 to 4x. That is my target for ETH. Could it go higher than that? It could. It certainly could. I would be very happy, man, if ETH went over 15K. Very, very happy, man. But I think 12 to 15K. Shane said nope, 16K. Damn you, Shane. Donkey sauce. I don't know what I just read, but please don't do that. Please don't do that, man. I'm begging you. $12. 42K ETH. Metal Gear. If ETH hits 42K, if ETH hit 42K, I don't know what I would do. I don't know what I would do. That would be insane. I don't see that happening. I mean, that's pretty damn high, man. I don't think, to be honest, and I would love for it to happen, but that seems pretty high. 42K. Noob said just joined back to see Jordan give relationship advice. I was sort of half kidding, guys. I don't advise cheating on anyone. I don't know if he's serious with these two girls, right? If he's just casual with the two girls. And more so, men, if you're casual, like if it's sort of one of those things where, like, you know, it's sort of a casual thing. You're not like exclusive to both the girls. Freaking just casually go do girls. But if you commit to a girl, you're like, all right, you're my girl, right? No one else. Obviously, I don't endorse. I don't endorse having two real girlfriends, like actual girlfriends. But if you just being casual, have 10, have freaking 10. For all I care. Seriously, get the tissues. 15K would make a mess. Seriously. Chavai said 20K ETH and 12K Soul. 12K Soul. Holy crap, man. Chavai, if Soul hits 12K, there's going to be a lot of happy people in here. Because I know some people got in Soul pretty friggin' early. I know some people in here that got Soul like $10. You know what I mean? So even lower than that too. Someone said glad you cleared that up. Yeah, I've never cheated on anyone personally. I don't advise cheating. Cheating is ridiculous, bro. No maple shower, Donkey. Please don't do a maple shower. And if you're into that, like if that's what you guys like to do, I mean, everyone has weird little kinks. If that's what you like to do, freaking go for it, dude. Dan Benz became a member. Marco said, hi, Jorky, check out Olympus. I got you, my friend. And then Sir Dude said, before I know if you are sharing blackjack table in Vegas, my man. Of course we're sharing. So here's what I need, guys. Here's what I need. One of the nights we're in Vegas, I need a set of 5 people to join me at a blackjack table. Okay? When I go to Vegas, which I've only been there like 3 times, there's one night where like you just sit at the blackjack table and just freaking play. So I need 5 people to just be my blackjack homies when we go down there. Dealer is showing a 6 and you have an 11. What do you do? Dealer is showing a 6 and I have an 11 and I have a 6. Well, here's the thing, sir, dude. I don't know the exact percentages. I played tobacco actually a lot. This might be a trick question, right? So if the dealer has a 6, if the dealer has a 6 and you have 11, well, if you would probably, it's tough, right? You could stay because even if he gets you would hope he gets a face card, so he has 16, and then he has to deal again, and then he would bust. That would be obviously the hopeful percentage there, but like, yeah, I don't know the exact percentages. I know there's like there's the right move and there's the wrong move. I'd probably, in the moment, I'd probably stay. You know why? Because I'm confident that dealer is going to bust. It also would probably depend on how much drinks I have in my system at the time too. But well, we won't go there. We won't go there. Double every time. The answer is double down. I don't know the exact percentages. Slinky said, bro, what? Sir Dude said, oh god. Stick to crypto, said Jason. You guys are funny, bro. You guys are funny, bro. You have an 11, dude. Why wouldn't you hit if you had 11? Obviously, you would hit. Obviously, you would hit. I'm not freaking dumb. You hit, the highest you would have is a 10. So why would you stay at 11? If you stay at 11, like I said, the worst case, you would have a 10. You would have 21. I mean, that's the best case. Worst case, you get a freaking 2. You have 13. The dealer has to freaking flip a card anyways. Obviously, you would freaking hit. Obviously. Come on, guys. I'm not that much of a freaking idiot. Right? Because you have no chance of busting at 11. Why wouldn't you hit if the dealer has to freaking flip another card anyways? Come on, man. You guys are too gullible. You guys are too gullible. Google it. Hit to 17. Always double. I'm not that freaking good at blackjack. I'm not like these double guys. Like, oh, double this. Like, I'm not that good. I'm not that good. It's always double down. You should play blackjack at the Discord to prepare. Are you serious? Don't play. Go away. Yes, you are, my friend. Man. Come on, J-Mon. Stay. Stay? Why would you stay? We're just talking about blackjack now. What time is it? 9:13? Alright, guys. Before you guys are crapping on me, bro. Man. I have to bring out friggin' Bob right now. Friggin' Bob. Stop laughing at me, guys. Stop laughing at me. I don't know how to play blackjack. Okay? I don't know how to play. I've never been to Vegas. Jordan's never taken me. Jordan's never taken me. I would stay if I had 4. If I had 2 2s, I would stay. I don't know how to play blackjack. I don't know how to play. Like, come on, man. Stop freaking laughing at me. I never played blackjack. Freaking trolls in the chat. I'm the troll, not you. No, but yeah, man. George's a troll. Yo, we are going to pump. CryptoFace just went live. We're going to pump. CryptoFace just went live. Maybe we pump then. Why does he think we're going to pump? Pump, 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 pump. Go to the 15-minute. It looks like a little... Stay streaming, we will pump. Alright, I'm going to stay streaming. I'm going to stay streaming. I'm not going anywhere, guys. I'll stay streaming till at least 9:30. At least 9:30. We'll hang it on the 15-minute. Where's the resistance on dot GS? The resistance on dot. 4617, man. 4617 is that resistance. Sir, this is a casino. We don't accept ship. No, but no, 4617 is that next resistance for dot. Especially if Bitcoin keeps pumping, which apparently we might do here. Falling wedge on the 5-minute. The 5-minute. You know I love my wedgies. Appreciate the shout out there, Kongi. Appreciate the shout out, dude. If you guys are new to the stream, make sure you guys subscribe. Not sure how many new people are in here right now, but hit that subscribe button, man. We're here every day from 7. We're sort of weird here, but you know, once you I always say, man, the longer you're in the stream, I feel like it just the more I don't know, the more you sort of understand the inside jokes. And we to be honest, I probably shouldn't say so many inside jokes. A lot of new people come in, they're like, what the heck is going on here? I should probably at least give the context sometimes. But I guess I gotta do better at that. It's a lot of things I gotta get better at. I mean, it's a work in progress as always. So yeah, Bitcoin on the 5-minute. I actually just like this kind of symmetrical triangle. Looks like you might be breaking out at the current moment. What's up, Keith? We're hanging out, dude. Shiba, AMP, ACH, or something else. Definitely not AMP. Though AMP's like, dude, what I'll say about AMP is we sort of, everyone's sleeping on AMP now. I mean, it hasn't moved. It literally just, it's AMP at the current time frame. But dude, AMP is, if you're, I would, it's tough. That's tough because I really don't like AMP at the current moment, even though it hasn't moved, and that kind of go against my theory of the coins that haven't moved are going to start pumping.
Subscribers.
Stuff with your rear end, stuff with YouTuber nose. I don't know what the game. I have no idea what that means. No, but I'm gonna say that's tough, man. I would probably say Shiba. I'd probably say Shiba. You know? Definitely. I'd probably definitely say Shiba. Because it's AMP. AMP is AMP. ACH, not really interested in it. He said, thanks again for having fun with us. Thank you, my friend. Sir Dude said, save me a seat. I got you, dude. Maple Sound. The game said, if you host your subscribers at Vegas, I have no idea what that means. Jordan, not gonna lie, without you, what should I FOMO into now? I don't really recommend FOMO. I mean, there's a lot of alts that haven't moved yet, right? So a lot of these alts, like, you're technically not FOMOing in just because they haven't moved. So I'd pick an alt that sort of you think is undervalued at the moment. I probably wouldn't be FOMOing into, you know, what's an alt that's, I mean, there really hasn't been that many alts that have been moving. Like I've always said, the higher Bitcoin goes up, I think the more you should start not consolidating, but the more you should start DCAing into some alts, because I do think you're going to have an altcoin rally sooner rather than later. Well, you know, maybe a month or two down the line, but it's going to come. Eric said, you look at XTZ. Look at XTZ. Crypto Savvy for Halloween. That's actually pretty good, man. That would actually be a really good costume. That would be a really good costume. You guys want me to see me dressed up as Crypto Savvy for Halloween? All right, let's see. XTZ. Hip hop. What did I just hear? I just heard something really weird in the chat. If Bob farts in the forest, does it make a sound, bro? That was so random, dude. That was one of the most random things I've ever heard. We'll talk about that in a second. I don't know if you hear it in the woods, but that was I don't know what was going on there. All right, let's see. Just up as Scared Money. Scare money don't make no money. No. Scare money don't make no money. All right, XTZ. I'm liking this. I'm liking this as another bull flag on the hourly, man. I'm liking this a lot. I am liking this a lot. I think this is gonna break out relatively soon. You see, you're in a bull flag. You started to make higher lows. I think, you know, this is rounding out here. I think this breaks out Possibly on the next retest. I like the little W pattern forming here with a higher low too. You were actually oversold on the hourly. You came down, nice W pattern. You break the neckline, there's a good chance you break out here. Really like that. Target for this would be upwards of, crazy dude, 960, 963 if you break out of there. 963 for XTZ. So if Bob farts, would it make a sound? Let's find out. Let's find out. Let's find out. Man. Jordan, why am I on stream? Jordan! This is ridiculous. Why did you put me on stream? You know I just ate my meatloaf. You can't put me on stream after I ate my meatloaf, man. You know I'm gassy. You know I'm gassy. Don't put me on stream. Freaking embarrassing. Come on, Jordan. Yes. Apparently you can hear it. Apparently you can. All right, let's see. Leatherware. Canadian moves. You should have a sound of Wojax, I'm coming. Oh, there's going to be some good stuff added tomorrow. Some good freaking stuff, man. Ma, Jordan Phil be fighting again. I'm about to get in trouble by Karen. Oh no, she's coming. Oh no. No. No, Mom! Mom, no! Mom, come on. Come on, Mom. Come on. Stop making my son tape my other son farting. It's not funny. It's against the terms of service. It's against the terms of service. I'm going to need to speak to your manager. Streamlabs, get out of the chat. Stop banning people. It's against the terms of service. It's against the terms of service. Stop laughing and stop making my son film my other son farting. Against the terms of service here. Okay? Freaking Streamlabs. You guys remember when Streamlabs? You guys remember when Streamlabs, like it was in the beginning of the chat and it was just banning everyone? That was actually kind of funny. Like it wasn't funny, but it was kind of funny at the same time. That was really funny. Karen is rough. You look like Ellen. Henny said, "Hey Jordan, can you take a look at the Link BTC chart?" Yeah, I mean that's one that a lot of people have been looking at, the Link BTC chart. It's one I used to look at a lot. Not so much anymore, just because I have my BTC position. I mean my Link position. But yeah, it looks like you got rejected. If we actually zoom in a little bit here, you can see your support, right? Support. You broke through it. You came back up, and you couldn't reclaim it as you couldn't reclaim it, right? You sort of came up and got resistance from it. So, like, this is what we expect. Like, this is going to see from a lot of different altcoin charts. Bitcoin's going to outpace a lot of these altcoins, right? So I wouldn't be surprised if, you know, say in theory, let's just do a fib retracement here. Let's see in theory where you would come down to. So I won't be surprised if you come back down to the 786 again. Okay. Would not be surprised to come back down to the 786, which would be another, 15% move to the downside against Bitcoin, which would also correlate with this previous low here from January, right? And maybe you come back down here over the course of the next couple months, you slowly start to round out, and then Link goes up with the other alts. I could see a potential of that happening. But, in the short term, you're going to expect Bitcoin to outpace Chainlink for sure. And then the ZIL Bitcoin. Wow, I'm liking these Bitcoin charts, man. I love looking at these charts. This is what you really should be looking at. If your alt looks good against Bitcoin, It's a pretty good one. Hairline strong support. You guys saw my hairline. Ready? Would you guys watch me if my hair looked like this? Hold on. Holy fuck. What the heck, dude?
Can you check
Bro,
please?
I look like I'm wearing like a superhero like helmet. You know what I mean? Like I look like I'm like a evil super villain. Like I'm wearing like a helmet or something. Bro. Can't even make it worse. Absolutely not. Hold on, I gotta fix this. Oh, this is the Zill Bitcoin shorts. I didn't even know that was a thing. Zill Bitcoin. It's Ben Cowan. No, this is worse. This is freaking worse. Backwards rat tail. So it said looks like Ben. This is worse, I'd say. Ben's at least has some width. Like it comes out like this a little bit. So Ben's is like more like that, has some width to it. But if I go like this, I can really get this going. Hold on. Give me a sec. I can really get this cooking. Oh yeah. Sexy. All right, let me get rid of that. Let's go to the normal hair. But no, Zill Bitcoin. What are we looking at here on the longer term time frames? I think it's likely on this you come a little bit lower to test this level here. Right here. That's just your previous support. I think you probably go at least to there, which would be about 25% gain. You know, obviously Bitcoin gained 25% against Zill. So yeah, I expect that. If you break that, you probably come back to this. I'm expecting most alts to be outpaced by Bitcoin in the next month or two. What we see in the past. So it's what a lot of them are going to look like. You know, you could also come back down here possibly if Bitcoin really starts moving. But yeah, this definitely looks like it wants to come a little bit lower for sure. Faux show. Bitcoin 61.5. It wants to pump, guys. Bitcoin wants to pump right now. It wants to pump. It just doesn't got the juice. Sipping on gin and juice. Hairline more bearish than savvy. Seriously. Kevin said, I hope you'll be successful in crypto because sadly being a hair model is not going to work out. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Where are we at right now? Where are we at? We got 1,000 people in here. We're talking about hair.
Get pretty.
I really appreciate the extra perspective on XTZ. I personally get pretty amped up when people super chat $2 asking for a TM coin. Yeah, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. I used to be like, I won't look at them. You know, I'll look at one coin per super chat. But like I said, I mean, if I have time, I don't mind. I don't mind. It is what it is. I mean, obviously, I have a stream to run too, so I can't just you know, I can't look at every altcoin in the book. But I don't mind doing as many altcoins as possible, man. Let's see. Can you check Ohm and New? We checked out New. We already checked out New. Nice V recovery on the hairline. It is nice V recovery, isn't it? Isn't it? Let me get my Cape Cod hat on. Cape Cod. Oh yeah. Put the backwards hat. Yeah, the backwards hat just fits me. I love the backwards hat. Yep. The backwards hat just fits nicely. The frontwards hat, I mean, I like the frontwards hat too. But to me, it's not the same fit. Not the same fit. Yeah, we looked at New already. New freaking went nut burgers. Absolutely nut burgers. and now it's holding its 4236. Can't really do TA on this. Way overbought on the daily. You have a pullback, wouldn't be surprised. If you pumped, it's crypto. Also wouldn't be surprised, but obviously if you're just going by the TA, I mean, your daily RSI is at a 94. You would expect some type of pullback. Where would you pull back to? Well, I mean, you could simply pull out the Fibonacci levels from your bottom to your top. Right? If you were to bring the bottom to the top, I'd probably say, I mean, you already pulled back a little bit here. I would say that coming back to this golden pocket zone, somewhere between like 120 and 114 would probably make a lot of sense. If you break that, obviously the 786, which is about 80 cents on a possible pullback for new, just to reset the daily RSI a little bit after a 800% move. And then OHM, let's see, OHM does not have a chart on here, my friend, unfortunately. Appreciate it though, Mark. And same thing for you, Eric. I appreciate you, man. Jim said, Jordan, can you check out ACH? Broke resistance on daily RSI. Nice V recovery on the hairline. It is nice. All right, ACH. We had someone else ask for ACH earlier too. ACH, nice breakout. Daily RSI. Like little daily RSI breakouts. You talking about this right here? Yeah, it's a nice little daily RSI breakout. I like it. Or you could, are you talking about this? Actually, I like this one even better. Coming across like that. Touche. Yeah, I mean, either way, you broke this out. I mean, we saw what happened with Bitcoin when you broke that out. ACH, you're coming up on this resistance here. You broke out of the daily RSI resistance. I would expect this to break this resistance too shortly, probably within the next couple days, based on what usually happens when you do that. It looks like you bottomed out here a couple times. This looks like, I mean, to me, this looks like it wants to break to the upside, just based off that breakout there. Really good call, man. Good call on that. We'll see what happens though. We'll see what happens. Come on, BTC. You just back testing here? You better just be back testing, man. Don't be trolling us. Don't be trolling us. Getting my V recovery for my massive pickle. That sounds awful, Mo. That sounds freaking awful. Rex said I'm not a hater. Rex said VeChain blows. Yeah, I mean, VeChain had a massive run earlier. Don't count out VeChain though. Don't count out VeChain. Hasn't moved. I mean, a lot of altcoins look like this right now. A lot of altcoins look like this right now. Don't count out. What I say is don't count out VeChain. Yeah, there's a reason why it moved like this. You know, it went from 1/10 of a cent to 25 cents. There's a reason why it moved like that. Don't rule it out, is what I'll say. But yeah, I mean, if you want to say you're correct in it not moving lately, sure. That's absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. You're right at resistance too right now. That's why you're really not moving. You're right at sort of your all-time high downtrend resistance. So that's why you're coming. At least you're coming up on it. So that could be the breakout there. If VeChain can break this, I'll see a pretty nice move up. But you gotta see what happens with Veach, with Mr. Veach. Yeah, I got you, Rex. Rex. Everyone's can have their own opinion. Anyway, Jay Cricket said Jordan holds VeChain. I do hold VeChain. I definitely hold VeChain. It'll have its day. Like you said, a lot of these coins you just got to be patient with. All, like I said, all alts right now are just getting crushed by Bitcoin. I mean, it's the state of the market right now. Like you said, like you had a lot of channels saying, "Oh, altcoin season," because you had 3 red days, and then what does Bitcoin do? Bitcoin pumps again, tells all these people,
Nope. Nope. Nope.
it ain't Bitcoin season, and it said it ain't altcoin season. If anything, this looks like a massive double bottom, and it's getting ready for, you know, like I said, the next probably 2 months of Bitcoin going up on the dominance. Obviously, at this point, it's probably going to come up and test 48% at this point. Yeah, but that could be the point where you reverse, right? You could kind of mosey your way up like this, right? I don't know. Then start to round out back down, and then that's your second leg of altcoin season, something like that. But it's all a guess. I'm just going off based off previous price action of the Bitcoin dominance going up every single Q4, especially in September, October, and November. Especially those 3 months, Bitcoin dominance tends to rise. Mr. McGee's getting sleepy. Jordan's getting sleepy. Jordan's getting a little sleepy. Absolutely. Damn, 28 milli. Gotta respect that. I'm bullish AF on VeChain. 28 million BitBoy portfolio. Yeah, I mean, BitBoy, I could tell you, guys, BitBoy probably makes a ton of money off his channel, man, which is fine. I mean, he puts in a lot of freaking work. BitBoy puts in a lot of freaking work. If anyone wants to hate on BitBoy for his work ethic, he can't do that. He puts a lot of work in. Can't be hating on his work ethic, at least. All right. So Bitcoin's sort of trying to go back down here a little bit. I don't think it's the end of the world at the current moment, but at least on the 5 minute, you can extend these out a little bit. At least on the 5 minute, sort of going down a little bit. So I might call it a stream here, guys. I might call it a stream, just because it's winding down. Where it's 9:40. I think you got George coming on tonight. You got George coming on in a couple of minutes. I always want everyone to be able to go watch George, because George is freaking awesome, as we know. We're all George, even Jordan's George. Yeah, I'm gonna get off. You guys can go watch that, and I'll be in the Discord. I'm gonna post the little poll in the Discord of when we should have the Vegas meetup. If you haven't joined already, links in the description. Also, go follow me on the Twitters, guys. Go follow me on the Twitters at Jordan Cameron. Once again, at Jordan Cameron. Go follow me over on Twitter, and I think that's about wraps it up. All right. So make sure you guys don't panic sell your crypto. Don't basically panic sell your crypto, right? Don't be that paper hand that I've been, that Keith has been, that Rex has been, that Andy's been, Swift, Bootney, Joe, Scott, Gabriel, Tristan, A, Matt, Julio, Kevin, Dougie, Rake Addicts, One Knee Toe, Salvatore, Sir Dude, Jay Cricket, Sevic. Don't be all these guys that have been paper hands, including myself. Okay? Don't do it. All right. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Member stream tomorrow. We'll probably do it like 10:30. 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, like we usually do. So I'll catch you guys there. Thank you guys for the 1,000 likes again. You guys are the best. Catch you guys later. Peace.